Hello, chat. I can't see the chat. Oh, there we go. It is a wild cheese. I have arrived. I can hear myself on the stream. I'm just going to mute it real quick.
Yeah, just mute it.
I forgot to on my iPad. It's really weird hearing my own voice echo on the, like, really quietly on the Twitch stream next to me.
I'm loving how these designs look too.
They look so good. 5 minutes, guys. I know DM already said that. Actually, I fully forgot that they already said that, so second reminder. Damn right, Ginger Wolf. Absolutely. Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? We're talking to chat right now.
The wrong accent. Hi, chat. Is Perry watching? Hi, Perry.
Perry is watching, yes.
Gotta put that sexy bro voice on there.
Lots of oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's not weird at all.
Why?
all right. I'll be the DM. You know what's funny? Stream. Ah, fuck. I mean,
Fuck it already.
oh, my apologies.
First swear word. We can swear, it's all good.
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
That's why it's an
Got the-
R18 stream.
Got the wizard swears going on there.
Because we would not be. I don't think any of us could be trusted with a family friendly stream.
I mean, that just slipped out. So, yeah.
Anyway,
Jesus.
point fucking
I can't believe
proven.
you said twerd.
I can't believe you said twat.
Yeah. It was either that or turd I had to pick.
Word.
You said that so flawlessly, like it's been rehearsed. So, yeah.
Damn. You had.
Sorry, I'm not 50 years old. My apologies.
You know what's funny? Chat heard none of that as well. I've only just
Oh,
unmuted
yeah.
myself now. Hello, everybody.
The really hilarious bit is that Panda put through a set that cut themselves off, asking us not to excessively swear right as you said that.
R18 time for 3 scenes and excesses. Yeah, okay.
Glad we're all on the same page.
We're gonna swear excessively.
Please don't anger the chat mods.
Okay. Shall we flick over to the game?
Yes.
We're all here.
Let's
Are we
go.
all present? Okay. Panda says yes. Watch this. I'm gonna do it with one press of a button. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was so nice
Oh,
and
damn.
smooth.
Is it bad that I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't work?
Fuck
me
you.
too.
It's terrible. It's terrible that both of you were hoping that. You
I
guys
forgot
were
there was a stream delay,
awful.
and then it
It
didn't
was-
change when you
was
said that, and I was
pretty
like, it didn't work. Didn't work.
It always
You
works, mate.
guys
Always
are-
works.
You guys are so mean.
Alrighty. Anyway, where were we last time?
Yes.
That's a great question. Note taker.
Alrighty. You know, I really should have like a little thing that I say, like,
Oh,
welcome,
wait.
internet.
There you go. You just did it. Welcome, internet.
Welcome.
Oh, shit.
All of you. All
Is
the
that my
internet.
thing now? I'm just going to say, welcome,
Good.
internet. Okay.
Good evening, Starshine. The sun
Hello.
says hello.
Hello. Isn't it good morning, Starshine?
Yeah, but it's not the morning.
It's morning somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's also happy
Good morning,
somewhere in the world.
Starshine.
Morning in Hamburg right now, unless I got the times wrong.
Oh, I think it's the Earth says hello.
Just
Yeah,
straight up to
it's-
its Jarvis from
it
the
is.
fucking Iron Man movies. Give the weather report as well.
Oh my god, I totally could.
No, but then, you'd have to say everyone's weather report.
Good evening,
could just-
Internet. Today it is. What feature?
It
Hang
could
on.
just get progressively more unhinged.
Right
just
now
stop.
it is 8 degrees Celsius.
That's
I think
Man,
cool.
that's
cold.
like 54 Fahrenheit or something.
No, cannot hear you, Rune. Oh, goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Okay, we've lost runes, so we can't
Rune will be
start
back.
yet. I will give a very
Hello?
quick.
There we go.
There you go, can hear you now.
Oh yeah,
Weird.
okay, that works. Good evening, Internet. It is raining frogs and blood today.
Oh god.
Holy shit,
Why
that's
so?
terrifying.
Shouldn't it be fireballs?
As opposed to Game of Thrones Fire and Blood, it's just frogs.
Anyway, I just clapped like a teacher trying to get his students to listen.
Clap, clap,
Mine
clap,
doesn't
clap, clap.
register.
Oh,
All right. Last we left off.
We fought Glacier.
yeah, I do have a small recap
We
up
tried
in
to
front
save
of
the
me
child.
from last session, and I can read that out if you would wish, unless someone else wants to do recaps.
No, we'll leave it to our fearless leader.
I am not your who's the fearless leader?
It's
It
Wouldn't
does.
that be
Brumble.
me?
Fearful leader.
Brumble's the fearless leader.
Alright, Brumble,
Oh my
recap
god.
then.
All right. So, hey there, chat and friends. So, there they were, just chilling in the snowy clearing, and out of nowhere, this is the Union, by the way. And then out of nowhere, I show up. Yeah, me, Brumble, the cuddly teddy. Not too big, not too small, just right. So everyone's staring at me, kind of like, "Whoa, what's this little fella doing here?" But I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm here to help and cuddle. No worries." Then things get a bit wild. Glacier? I think you guys remember her, right? Real frosty personality. Literally. She wasn't too keen on having a friendly chat. Next thing you know, bing bang boom, there's a big old brawl. People getting knocked down, getting back up. Bit like those inflatable punching clown things, But then, Glacier, she grabs this kid we were all worried about, and boom, off she goes, straight to the Feywild. Just to add a bit of spice, she has a go at Silk. Yeah, she tried to capture her, orders from this Vera lady apparently, bit rude if you ask me. Anyway, after all that excitement, we had a bit of a rough night, tried to sleep in the snow, not exactly the coziest spot, but hey, we made do. Next morning, we decided to head back to town because, what else are you going to do after a night like that? We spent the day doing some shopping, had some quote unquote ice cream.
Hey.
Then we went to see Fenrir. He's the Slufara chief of the town guards. Had to let him
She.
know about the whole kid thing, keeping him in the loop. Then we wrapped up the day at the Frosted Stein. Great place, by the way. Just when we thought we were going to settle in, guess who shows up? Reaper. Yeah, good old Reaper. First time I met him, he seemed really, really cool. And then he gave us really heartfelt speech, got everyone a bit misty-eyed, gave some gifts. I feel like he forgot to do something else, but who knows? I'm just Brumble. And then just like that, he left, off to do his own thing. Real dramatic exit. And that's about it. Quite the session, eh?
That was the best recap ever.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was awesome.
Couldn't have
Yeah,
said it
well
better
done.
myself.
That was good.
Could you tell that it was scripted?
Yes.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, true. Anyway, that's what we did, chat.
And
All right.
welcome back to the chaos.
Way too much chaos.
There's never enough chaos. No such thing.
Exactly.
Okay, anyway. So, as we left off, Reaper had just left the. Where are my notes? Where were you guys? You were in the Frosted Stein, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
As you
you
all
were.
wipe away a tear, a small shedded tear at Reaper's departure, you go about your drinks and mill about for another hour or so before a cold gust of wind, not wings, wind, cold gust of wind uh, chills through you and breaks you out of your stupor as you look up to find a very haggard looking grung come through the front door of the Frosted Stein, looking very beaten and bruised with a deep gash above her eye.
You know,
As she wanders in with a
Silk
slight limp.
Silk immediately jumps up from her chair, recognizing her, and goes over and just like immediately checks her over. Gnu, are you okay? Where have you
Um,
been?
it's difficult to explain, and she's gripping her chest and leaning over, obviously not doing super hot.
I like take your arm and put it over my shoulder and like lead you to where we're sitting.
Do you need some
Sort of,
healing?
sort of wincing as she is only very short, and you're
Oh yeah, that's
quite
right.
tall.
Silk will bend down so as not to hurt you.
You look like you need a bath.
You look
A
like you
bath
need
sounds
healing.
amazing.
Uh, sit. Can I get you anything? Any food or drink? Something to warm you? You look freezing. Well, I suppose everyone looks freezing here.
She looks around at the group, um, and it's obvious she's uh, quite upset, um, and sort of tortured.
Oh no.
And she sort of requests with a really small voice, would you get me an ale, maybe?
Of course. Silk will go and buy Gnu some alcohol, because poor girl looking like she needs a drink.
As you approach the bar, uh, Mika is her name. The snow leopard leans over the bar and goes, "Hey, is this for that one there? She's had a bit of a beat up. How about I give you
Yeah, it.
something on the house? Here, something a bit stronger." And she hands you
Oh,
half a bottle of whiskey.
thank you, Mika.
Nice.
She does look like she's had it rough. And Silk will smile at her warmly and take the bottle of whiskey, half a bottle of whiskey to Gnu. Uh, Barkeep gave you this on the house.
She
Mika, do you have any private baths so that we can run one for Gano? She usually feels really good after she's had a good bath.
We do have the one bathroom, but I do believe that it's occupied at the moment. I'm afraid. The best I could offer you was a private room, but no bathtub.
Would a private room be okay, Gnu, until the bathtub opens up?
she looks at each of you, and she's obviously very grateful for you guys really being so concerned, and that she actually just left without any warning. She anticipated some anger.
Oh,
Um,
baby.
she says, "Don't worry. I just need a little rest and this half bottle of whiskey."
Well, that will knock you out,
Hopefully.
ideally. Do you need
Um,
help getting to your room?
She shakes her head. She's looking at the floor, but she's giving you like a little half smile, and she's like, "No, but thank you."
I could carry you there, so you won't be in more pain.
As
Um, but-
she's looking around, she's noticing some new people she doesn't recognize.
Oh, Brumble.
And then as you make eye contact with Brumble, he just gives like a little stupid little cute little wave, and he's like, oh hey, I'm Brumble. Pleasure to meet you.
Ah,
Don't be intimidated or
right.
scared, unless you're sadness or a bad time. Mhm. And then I say, if you ever want a hug, old Brumble's here for a hug. And he opens his arms to gesture that he's always open for a hug.
He gives. He's chill. Gonna. We thought he was weird at first, but he's pretty nice.
I mean, he is still weird.
He's still weird, but he's a good weird.
And his arms are still open for a hug if you want.
uh, she looks at Brumble and just politely says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not much of a hug frog."
Oh, that's true. Fair enough.
Rest. We'll talk to you in the morning. Or what's the time now, DM?
I don't fucking know.
Guys,
Okay,
does anyone
just
know
pull
what
us out.
time it is?
You slept. You woke up late because you went to bed late. You had to trudge back into town. You did some crap. Say early evening.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep, I stand by then. We'll see you in the morning.
She wants to drink some of the whiskey just for a little
Haley.
bit, just to forget.
Oh no.
If you want company, Kit will join you and have a bit of a quiet, sad drink as well. He's clearly been crying.
And Silk will just sit quietly near the two of you to keep an eye on things.
Yeah, she nods, but like it's a shallow nod. You can tell she hasn't got a lot of energy.
All right. Is there anything that anyone wants to do this night?
I need to talk to Nix.
Yes, we do.
Whether you
Okay.
want to do that tonight, Nix, or tomorrow is up to you.
I think Nix will still be bitter / sad about Reaper leaving and with the tent.
So cool. So we'll
So
do it
If
tomorrow.
you want,
Tomorrow.
we could do it in that everyone slowly sidles off to bed and you two are left alone downstairs if you want to do it tonight. If not, we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah, no, screw it. Do it that way because that makes more sense. Nix is definitely needing to have a talk.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, as the night progresses and you all drink your feelings away, you all sidle up to your own respective rooms one by one as you've had enough, and eventually, as we say, Silk and Nix, you are the only two remaining.
I probably would have been sitting a little bit further away from Silk, so I will. Nix would move closer, slide along till the on the other side of the table. They will take out. They'll summon Aurora and just put it on the table next to them, and look up
Sheathed
at
or
Silk.
unsheathed?
Still sheathed. I don't want to freak out the inn owner and get kicked out. And they will look at Silk for a little bit.
She will when where she was watching Gnu go up the stairs and in concern, she will turn to you fully and just say, "Well, I'm all ears."
Apparently. Um,
Well, no, I only have 2 ears and 2 horns, so technically that's not a lot more ears than you. Anyway,
I don't need another rune. What is your connection to the Fae?
I almost want to say you first, but considering the event, I lived there my whole life.
What court were you under?
Moonlight Thicket.
Hmm.
You?
Shit, I just forgot what it was. It was Court of the
You have.
Hunt, right?
That sounds right.
My notes just disappeared. Yeah, the Court of the Hunt. Yeah, under Skerritt the Forester. Do you know how to get back? And I'd be looking at some very intently, scary eyes, almost.
She will match your gaze. Not scary eyed, but just like sort of along the same intensity.
Mm.
I do not at the moment, no. You trying to get home?
It's been a while.
I am.
Mm.
I could help you get home. I'm also trying to get home, but not this second. There's things happening in my court that require me to be out here for now. But I am going back at some point.
I want to find my way back. I've given my word to the party. Stick around, and I can't break that. But I miss my family. I miss my tribe. I miss my son.
It gives you like an understanding look, like her intense gaze softens. I understand that feeling. I miss my sisters. Although they are the only family I have there, aside from, well, the Fae that live there. I guess I would count as my family, actually. But there are some very evil things going on. The Vera who was mentioned today, I used to be her handmaiden, and she wasn't exactly the best employer or the best person to be under. We'll leave it at that for now. But her and her mother are planning something to do with these children.
The children. Oh,
And all I know is they are trying to overthrow Oberon, who's the Archfey of my court.
oh
And
yes.
I don't know how many other ties they have to other courts, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's every single court.
With that, you definitely see a look of disgust go across Nex's face, and I'd mutter under my breath, I guess that would be royalty, just like royalty rich folk. Just discuss. It comes across Nex really does not like rich or the royalty or whatever, the leaders.
You don't like the Archfey?
Let's just say
Be careful what you
power,
say about some of
power
them.
corrupts. I wouldn't say every single one is corrupt, but
She's looking at you intently again.
it doesn't matter. I lived out in the woods. I looked after the forests.
Ah,
I've
oh,
cleaned up some messes. This is, yeah.
we've had very different upbringings then. My sisters and I both had positions in the court, like the main court area. Oberyn raised us. He is essentially the closest thing we've had to a parent, but didn't ever give us special treatment. I was a handmaiden for a while, then a scribe, and my sisters both had positions, one as a cook and the other as a page.
Mm.
We had a good life. Well, mostly. I will do anything to get home to make sure they are safe next. Anything. But I have to stop Vera and her mother from those plans that they're scheming.
When you say anything, one of my hands is under the table, right? And I'm going to summon Dusk, and you'll see my hand on Aurora Titan, and I'll be holding Dusk under. So I'm not sure if you'll see it, but I'm physically can't think of the word, like torn, because I Nix understands wanting to do anything, but they've seen the result with Zarax, or however you pronounce their name.
Alexa?
Yeah, that's one. And Nix will look at you and speak up and say, be careful about anything. If you were to do anything to hurt, who's still left? Kit, Rune. Wait, it's actually only Kit and Rune because Nix still isn't too sure of GNU just yet.
Yeah, those are the only original party members.
If you hurt them,
Oh,
Hence why Kit has issues.
I will bring ruin to your court.
I would love to see you try, but I will not be bringing ruin or any harm to your friends. And I'm hoping in time they can become my friends as well. I swear on my sister's necks, I do not want to harm them.
Next would start fiddling with a religious sign that they've got under the tunic, and just be careful of that anything. And at that, they will be getting up and leaving. So if you want to stop me, you can. Otherwise, I'm just going to go to the room.
Nah, she'll let you leave and she'll just sort of sit and let herself calm down a little bit because your words struck a point. And she doesn't like you threatening her court, especially because the ones that she cares for are there.
Fair enough.
And
Fair
then
enough.
once you've like shuffled off back to bed, she'll say thank you to Mika and head up as well.
Okay. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on. I was having issues.
Okay.
Right, so you've both headed up to bed, have you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, as you both head up to bed, you find rest. Everybody finds sleep, whether it be restful or not. It's entirely up to you. GNU, your sleep is relatively peaceful, but you do have dreams of running and being captured and your friends not being able to help you, you not being able to help them, and then having to abandon everyone. So you wake a little crestfallen, but other than that, you are well. And you are all
Just only
able.
good ones.
Sorry?
Only good dreams then.
Yeah, only good dreams. And you can all take off a long rest as you rouse in the morning to sunlight streaming through your windows, unless you've closed the curtains, in which case it doesn't.
Long
And
rest, yay.
yes, you may tick that off, and you arouse to the smell of freshly baked potatoes wafting up the stairs
Fuck yes.
to your
Yo.
rooms, and the smell of cooked meats like bacon and sausage.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Sausage, you say?
Bloody
Knock it
tick.
off. You guys are the
No,
worst.
I just like ice cream.
Anyway, as you make your way downstairs, you may get breakfast, and the day is yours.
Such mature adults we are. Silk will head down, I guess by herself unless someone else is coming with her. Is the same table that we were at like last night still open? Because she'll just grab that spot and order some
Yep.
potatoes and sausage.
Yep, sure is.
Sorry. Gnu laughed and it set me off.
I did no such thing.
You should all be on the. Now. There you go.
Technical issues, chat.
So you can sit wherever you wish.
In the booth seat, because booth seats are the best seats.
Hells yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it's good to know that the stream is still working. Just for
It's my fave.
everyone's point of view, my OBS has actually crashed, but it seems to be continuing to run somehow. So if we do suddenly go offline, just bear in mind we will be back very shortly.
Yeah. Right. Once everyone is down at the breakfast table. Sorry, I should not check the chat. Once everyone's down at the breakfast table, Silk will just say, should we keep getting going on our way to the stronghold that you guys were headed towards?
What was there again?
The
Oh my
out of
god.
character, because Silk wouldn't know this, but in character, that is where the leader of the Winterlands lies, and possibly our only ally among the
That's right.
leaders, aside from Lyra.
Yeah, we've been trying to go and meet him for
A
a
while.
couple months now.
Yep. And we just
You
keep
guys are
getting...
so late to that meeting.
Yeah, dude. We
You're
got
still waiting
sidetracked.
there.
Yeah,
I think it's
we
only
got
been like a
sidetracked.
week or so. A couple of weeks, I think.
It's probably a couple weeks since all of this happened, but yeah, we got a little sidetracked.
I'd have to check the calendar, I think.
I know we
Oh.
mourned Lyra's mum for at least a week.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to check the calendar to find out the date that the doppelganger died, because I think that's in there.
It should be, speaking of calendar, I'm gonna go look at that because it might be Silk's birthday very soon, depending on the date.
Not
Ooh.
yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No.
No cake for you.
Silk's birthday is in
Oh.
2 days.
What do you mean I don't get the cake?
Did you say 2 days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
2 in-game days is Silk's birthday.
2 more sleeps.
I'm
Yes.
90% sure. 90% sure.
So we're going to take 2 long rests, right?
Right here and now,
No.
let's go.
Guys, no, we're gonna go do
Go
things.
comb her
first.
out.
It is currently the 14th of Sidera. Silk's
Oh, yeah.
birthday is on the 16th.
Backstory reasons. All right. So, We're here. We need to get out of here. We've already wasted time, and this leader that we're going to see might have information that I'm curious about as well. So if we could start getting that way sooner or later, that would be good. She says as she's like
Nah.
shoveling mouthfuls of potato and sausage in her mouth because she likes potatoes. They're her favorite food from this plane.
And sausages?
No, just potatoes. Nice
Your
try.
favorite sausages.
Yeah, your favorite
No,
is
my
sausages.
favorite is ice
Stop
cream.
projecting onto me.
And a
Mine
sausage.
is ice cream. So get it right.
Okay.
Sausages are too small for me now.
Okay.
All right. What are you guys up to then?
Talk about sausages, man.
No.
No.
Gnu is just pushing her food around her plate. She's not really eating anything.
Gnu, do you want to
Eat-
tell us what happened, or is it too painful?
She sort of looks up from underneath her hood, which she is keeping up.
Emo.
And she's she's she it looks like she's about to say something, but she just can't, and she looks back down at her plate.
You gotta eat, otherwise you won't have energy for traveling.
She kind of snaps and just says, "I'm fine."
Yeah,
So
yeah. And I'm a porcupine. Come
Silk
on
doesn't
now.
react. Do I have any fun spells to make her happy? I don't.
Fireball.
Fireball, let's do it.
Oh
Yeah, that's
wait,
a good
I think
idea.
genuinely that might.
Who's just stealing pieces of meat off Gnu's plate because she's not.
Not
Yeah,
really.
she doesn't care. She's letting him.
Silk casts Mage Hand and just starts like making it do dumb things. I don't know, like a cat that's pushing things off the tables or whatever, just in an attempt to make Gnu laugh, or at least crack a smile.
I'll tell you what, roll a performance check.
Am I good at performance? Oh no.
wait, can I help?
She's already
It was a
Uh,
laughing.
19!
Oh
never
fuck.
mind.
Hell yeah.
A 19. You feel slightly amused, mainly because it's like a distraction, but you still feel pretty shit. But at
Yeah,
least you're
she cracks a
distracted for a
half
little bit.
smile.
Yeah.
There it is. Whatever you're going through, let us help when you can, when you want us to. No pressure though. And she'll go back to eating her breakfast and just chatting away with the others. Not talking about anything in particular.
Okay.
Sausages and ice cream.
About halfway through your meal, a young child comes in. This is a snow leopard child, female in origin, I guess. She goes up to the bar, and Mika behind the bar goes, "Oh, and what is today's news?" And she goes, "Mummy, I found out that that the oh, I forgot. Oh no, the stronghold.
Same.
It's covered in ice again, Mummy. Everyone's okay though. But yeah, that's all I found out. That's all I know." And then she just runs off to a room behind the bar.
Stronghold is covered in ice? What was that about, Mika?
Oh, don't worry, dear. That happens all the time of late. The stronghold, you see, is made out of never melt ice. Ice that never melts, coincidentally. A magical concoction that they have taken from the Frost Gleam Peaks. It seems that there is something going on over there where it suddenly becomes encased in actual ice that does melt. They think it's something to do with the magic of the Frostgleam Peaks, but they're not 100% sure. It doesn't seem to harm anyone, so everyone just sort of lets it be.
I see. I see. Pun intended. um,
Ah, funny.
sorry guys. I will see myself out. Um, it won't harm anyone traveling in that direction.
Oh, not at all. The ice doesn't seem to harm anyone at all, and it doesn't even cover the main gate. It just sort of surrounds the walls, but it emanates from the heart of the stronghold, you see. So it's pretty weak around the edges. So you're more than welcome to travel that way. It should be melted by the morrow.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Thank you. These potatoes are delicious, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, not a problem, not a problem. They are fried in a delicacy of duck fat, you see. Twice fried after being double roasted. They are quite the specialty of my own. Sometimes we even mix in some of those wild berries that are found within the forest.
Oh, that's awesome. It is definitely my favorite thing in this plane.
Do they not have potatoes in other planes? I can't say I've ever travelled to another plane, so I wouldn't know if potatoes exist, but have you been to another plane?
Thank you for the potatoes. And then she will just leave. And just not explain.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Are you ready to go now?
We are. You know?
Yep. Anna
Can
pushes a
I?
plate away. It's half empty because people have been eating off of it.
By people, you mean
But just and nothing but the meat has been like everything not meat is still perfectly on there. It's
If you
just
leave your potatoes, then Silk will grab like 3 or 4 of them for the road.
How many potatoes did I have on the plate? Jesus.
Not that many. I don't know. How many
I'm
did you?
assuming like diced potatoes, like chunks of potato, not whole potatoes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
grab
just
a
a
She's not-
handful.
frog.
I'm gonna grab a handful of diced potatoes.
She's not just dumping 10 kilo of potatoes on the table.
Oh, that would be the fucking dream.
You'd put her out of fucking business.
I love potatoes.
All right. So as you guys exit the tavern into the morning sun, you find yourself on the bustling main street, the main thoroughfare that travels through the middle of this snowflake-shaped city, or town rather. You have Everchill Stronghold to the north. Something. If I change maps, we should all be able to.
Oh. Oh my god, it changed.
You have Everchill Stronghold to the east. You can also travel north to Frostgleam Fortress. You could travel west to Mistmorn Bog and Redbank, or you can travel south towards the Castle District. Unless you do not wish to stick to a road, in which case you can go any fucking way you want.
You know what? It's probably a smart idea for us to stick to the road, guys.
What? No.
No, let's go on a little detour and delay our trip to Everchill by another month.
Go straight through the frigid wastes.
Hell yeah. Adventure time, boys.
For those, just for those viewers who have not seen the entire map, this is our map. It is a continent that is split into 5 distinct biomes. They are currently travelling through the Winterlands biome to Everchill Stronghold. All right. So, which direction do you guys wish to travel?
You said north was the direct way to Everchill Stronghold, right?
East.
East.
East. I don't know how I got those messed up. Ignore me. East. We're
The
going east.
The eastern
Going
gate.
east.
Ignore me. I have
Eastern
terrible
gate
sense of
will
direction.
allow you to travel through to Everchill Stronghold.
All right.
That is
Silk will lead the way then.
okay.
See,
Uh,
fearless leader.
No.
It's approximately a day's travel. But if you are leading the party, can I have you roll a d20 for me?
Oh, wait. Can I rescind that leadership for the moment?
No.
Say less.
It
Brumble's
doesn't.
rolling.
I tell you
No,
what,
it's
it
too late.
doesn't
I've
have to be
rolling.
you. It can be
I mean, I
anyone.
was just leaving. I don't mind rolling the d20. I'm just being dramatic.
Well, that's good. All right, roll a d20 for me.
Please. Oh no, I should not have rolled the d20. Oh no.
Wow.
About
These
we'll say just after midday, when your tummies start rumbling again, is when this will happen. Can I get you to roll me a d6, please?
Mhm. You can, but will I is the quiz where the fuck are my d6s? Also
Oh,
4.
wow.
Nice.
These
Okay.
dice hate me. I was rolling like 26s in my last session with these dice. They just do not like Silk.
At about the halfway mark, your tummies start rumbling again, and you think about stopping for lunch. Lands from his skyward scouting, having
Any
spotted a building up ahead, not too far ahead, maybe 100, 150 feet.
Mm.
A large building that looks very inviting.
dust.
Yeah.
Trap.
Guys,
number
there's a building ahead. Can we go, please?
You want to be inside so bad?
Can we tell if it's
No, but it's
populated?
just something different. And snow is boring. I didn't know how boring it was.
I could agree with you on that.
I love the snow. It's amazing. You never get the snow like this back home. But we can go into the building. It might be nice to sit undercover for a while, I suppose.
Hey.
Lots of
I
snow makes my
suppose.
fur wet.
Can we see if there's any smoke coming out of a chimney on the roof?
Yes. Maybe. Give me a second. Yes,
This
there is.
feels very Hansel and Gretel-esque.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As you
too.
approach, as you get closer and closer, there is smoke wafting out from a double chimney high atop the building's roof. You can
I would
hear as you get closer and closer, you can hear the clinking of glasses and a small chatter of talk wafting out through the windows and the doors as there are some patrons walking in and out who start to then walk down the road slowly, having filled their bellies and continuing on their quest, or their trek, rather.
I would like to roll perception before we go in. Silk will allow you to hold her hand, Brumble.
Yay. It's been a while since I've held hands while walking.
Oh my god. 3 4s in a
That's gonna be
Um,
your angel number, man.
Yo, I quit D&D, y'all. No, I don't. I'm kidding.
4.
I'm hopelessly addicted to this game. There's no quitting now.
If you get 1 or
uh,
4, you need to go to the lotto.
you
Oh,
It's tough.
yeah.
as you approach, you don't see anything untoward, but you do notice a big sign above the enormous double doors that reads, "The ghastly." Nope, that's the wrong one.
I was like,
This-
well, that doesn't sound very welcoming.
Sorry,
That's
I
what
was
you
in the
get when you
wrong
succeed the perception
town.
check.
I was in the wrong town.
Sorry, kid.
You get the ghastly name. That's what you get when you succeed the perception check.
Ghastly's a pretty
No.
cool name.
I was looking at the wrong page in my notes. This is called the Spectral Griffin's Rest.
Ooh, that's a cool name. I love it.
Yes, so the Spectral Griffin's Rest. I will not put you on the map yet. But as you approach, you see that there is a stables to the left-hand side, where about 3 horses are tied and eating and drinking. The double doors standing slightly ajar. Inside, you can see a torch-lit chamber with about 9 or 10 round tables lit with torches, with patrons sitting at them eating. A nice elven woman behind the bar serving drinks and food to those around, with some doors at the back leading through to bedrooms and bathing areas, as well as the kitchen.
As soon as the bathing area signs are noticed, Silk will kind of bounce over to Gnu, still trying to be happy so that maybe her joy will be infectious.
Mhm.
Even though she's not super happy right now, but still. And she'll be like, Gnu, there's baths here. You can have a bath and you'll feel better. Right?
Gnu will smile, like a half smile, and say, yeah, thanks."
It's okay. You don't have to force yourself to be happy, but I'm still gonna keep trying.
She sort of nods and looks back at the ground.
I'm gonna throw heads with whoever hurt my girl.
You'll now be able to see the map.
Oh, I love this. The room with all the beds in it looks exactly like how I used to have sleepovers as a kid.
I was gonna say I enjoy the sleepover room.
Yeah, me too. It feels like we can sit cross-legged on the beds, eating snacks, braiding Brumble's hair. Hell yeah.
I'm just going to fill the whole thing with light because I can't be bothered dealing with no light.
Fair.
Did that work at all?
It still looks the same.
I see what the problem is.
There we go.
I can see.
I had walls.
Oh.
I don't really need walls. I don't care if you guys can see the whole map.
I can see clearly now the
All
walls
right.
All right. Yes. So, do you wish to enter? Do you wish to
Yes.
not?
I'm gonna go inside.
No reason
Okay.
not to.
You should all
Famous
you
last
should all
words.
be able to move your own tokens.
Well, if Kit's ahead of me, I'll just follow him.
As you enter, the elven woman looks up and a big smile comes across her face. And she goes, "Ah, new customers, new customers. Haven't had one of those in weeks."
Well, there's more than one of us, but thank you for such a warm welcome.
"Not at all, my dear, not at all. It's fine. Please, have a seat, have a seat. My name is Arwen. I will be your.
Oh god, you've set off
I
the
will
Lord
be
of the
your
Rings nerd.
server tonight.
Can I?
Sorry.
I like to know, see if she's actually being genuine, or she's putting it on too much.
Laying it on a little thick.
Yeah. I can find it. Yeah. Sorry, just dying.
That's
Have you
fair.
tried not dying?
There's nat 20.
Oh, beautiful.
Right. Sorry. What are you rolling for?
Uh,
Oh,
I want
insight.
to
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
She's putting it on pretty thick.
Mhm.
Oh,
There's something not quite right.
She's feeding us all up so she can kill us.
I'll just.
why would she want to kill us?
Hansel and
taste the
Gretel.
meat.
Oh yeah.
Um. Yeah. I guess then I'll just stay near the door, not trusting her. But yeah.
Silk will raise her eyebrow at you a little bit.
I guess I'll shake as in, like, just be careful. As best as I can convey from the little
Okay.
time we've spent together. I won't
Well,
say
how
anything
much?
though.
What is my passive percent? Oh yeah, it's pretty high. Okay, I reckon I'll be able to see that. It's good to be welcomed in with such enthusiasm.
Well, you see, we don't get very many new customers at all. We only have the same old boring drab that comes in. You see.
I suppose that
Yeah.
happens when you're.
Sorry.
She's
Carry
a
on.
My
nice
bad.
lady.
That probably happens when your tavern is in the middle of nowhere, ma'am.
Well, we aren't always in the middle of nowhere. We are a travelling tavern. We pop up when we're needed, you see.
Silk will slowly also back towards the door.
Mhm.
Would this sound like fey magic or just magic in general?
It just sounds like magic in general. Fey magic has a very specific touch to it. This just
Yeah.
sounds like it is a building that moves to where it's needed most.
Like Howl's Moving Tavern.
Literally.
Get me to it, god damn it.
We're in a Gimli Ghibli novel.
Gimli. Hell yeah.
Ghibli. Words. Sorry, I probably wouldn't move that far, just like here.
Is a traveling tavern something that is normal in the reserve?
It's not something that you've heard of before, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, just from a magical perspective.
Mm.
If somebody's learn to make money by creating a tavern that they can teleport around, kind of like a food truck.
Yeah, it's not something that you've heard of before, but knowing the magic of the reserve, anything is certainly possible.
Mm.
I mean, it's only recently that the fragilith crystals have become more readily available. They're still horribly expensive, but they are more available than they used to be. It used to be only the military presence that had the fragiliths, but now anyone can seem to get them for the right price.
Okay. So Kit says to the Elven bar lady, have you got anything ready to go? Where we don't really have long. Would like to get to the stronghold before it gets dark, and means we're probably only good for a takeaway, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, my young friend. We have a takeaway menu right here. And out of nowhere, she seems to produce this piece of parchment that has a bunch of dishes written down on it and prices. And she hands it to you, Kit.
Silk is keeping a wary eye on her movements since Nyx kind of communicated his wariness.
If there's anything on the menu that looks like it's portable, like sandwiches or something, I think I'll order enough for everybody and try and take the order and leave.
Okay. Upon the parchment, there is a couple of things that seem portable. You have the phantom pheasant pie, which can be. It says phantom pheasant pie, a savory pie filled with pheasant and ghostly herbs that tingle the senses, can be served hot or cold. The cold option has like a little T in brackets next to it to signify takeaway. Under that, you've got the Wraith's wild rice infused with mystical spices that give it an otherworldly aroma. Has a T next to it as well. You've also got the Banshee Berry Crumble, a dessert with berries that scream with flavour, topped with a spectral crumble. Has a T next to it as well. Everything else in the menu does not have a T.
Okay. Does it have pricing? Just to get a sense of how much I'm.
It does. The Phantom Pheasant pies are 6 copper each. The Banshee Berry Crumble is 4 copper. The Wraith's Wild Rice is 2 copper.
Is her attention focused quite like, is she sort of blinker focused on Kit while he's ordering?
No, not at all. Not at all. She's handed over the menu and she's basically gone around and started bussing tables while she waits.
Okay. I'm only asking. Basically,
if-
Silk. Sorry, Kit, you go.
No. It was essentially if no one else was wanting to do anything in here, Kit will place an order.
Yeah, I mean, Silk can turn invisible for an hour, but she has to stay still in that time. So I was just gonna go hide somewhere and observe.
Nice.
But I need her attention to not be on me because she'll just see me go invisible and then, that's a little suspicious.
No.
Just a little bit.
Happens on a regular basis.
Yeah. Just be like, oh yeah, she just does that sometimes. Don't worry about it.
She's still there, picks something up, throws it at you.
Whoa. Never throw anything at her when he turns invisible. Why do I get the abuse?
Because it's funny.
Whoa.
Because I can't throw that high up in the air.
It looks like it's time
That
for
is
me to
true.
get wings. Just wait. Waiting for level
Oh.
14.
Jesus. The ways away.
Yeah. Cries.
Could I do a perception on just the general inside, see if anything's just off?
Go for it.
Could she roll with advantage because Silk and Nyx are also quite suspicious and keeping an eye out?
I already have advantage because I'm so high in perception.
Oh,
I kind of
Huh?
wish you just stopped it at that. I have advantage just because I'm so high.
Don't worry, guys. I've got advantage because I'm fucking baked right now.
You just see you see fucking everything. You can see into the ethereal plane.
You can see yourself as a player.
You're communing with the gods right now.
Yeah. Yes, you can roll a perception check to see what's going on.
Watch us get an actual net one. I know I've like beefed it.
Okay, that's not terrible.
16.
But
Yeah, you look around and like there's a lot of patrons in here, like just sitting at tables, just single patrons. They
single
they
and ready to mingle.
they are eating, but you notice that there's something about the place. You can't quite place what it is, but just something feels off.
I would like to roll an Arcana check if I may, DM.
Yes, you can. And Kit, were you ordering something? Were you?
Yeah, I was going to place an order for 5
Silk.
servings of each. 5 pie, 5 rice, 5 crumble, and
Okay.
hand over the 6 silver.
Okay. The instant almost the instant that you make a decision, and you bring the parchment down to look up, to find her, she's right in front of your face, and she just goes, "Yes. Would you like to make an order with the kitchen?"
Yeah, you came out of nowhere. Can I get 5 takeaway servings of each of the pie, the rice, and the crumble? They sound lovely.
Certainly. Of course you can, my dear. That will be a chunk of money.
Oh, Spassy has joined the Twitch chat, guys.
My math is really
Hello,
bad.
Spaz.
What is the total price of that kit? I assume you've already worked it out.
Yeah, I think it's 6 silver.
Cool, we'll go with that. She goes, "Well, that'll be 6 silver, please."
Here you go. How long's the
And,
wait on that?
well, let me go and check with the kitchen. And she glides off to the kitchen, taking the parchment with her. So, your Arcana check, you cannot sense anything of a magical nature. I just broke my fidget toy and I'm really upset.
Oh no.
Aw.
The one you
It's
printed?
okay. You've got a 3D printer. Just make another one.
It's not the one I printed, it's the one that was bought from Kmart, so I'm not overly
Oh,
Well, that
annoyed.
makes
you
sense.
can
Oh,
get
it still
another
works.
one.
It still works, so I just removed the broken piece.
Um,
Yeah, you don't sense anything overly magical about the place.
I'm such a bad sorcerer, man.
Yeah, you're terrible. As she comes back about maybe 10 seconds later, and she glides over to you. She walks with an air of one that is not quite touching the ground, like she sort of glides across the ground. But you sort of put that down to the fact that she's an elf. She's elegant. She walks with a sense of elegance to herself. She is proud to be the owner of this establishment. She sidles back over and she goes, "Yes, that'll be about 5 minutes, my young friend. Why don't you have a seat and wait? Warm up by the fire. If anyone wishes to perform, there is a lovely stage yonder," as she points to the other side of the tavern area where you can see the stage lit up.
I could.
If only we
Hey.
had a bard.
I
If it-
have got
He's
an
probably gonna-
instrument, and
Probably going to
also
buy a guitar.
I've got a lyre and +3 to performance, so we can attempt it. I can't promise it'll be good with my dice rolls tonight, though. As she walks away, I'm gonna sort of walk up to her and just be like, "Hey, something is off. Nyx is quite on guard. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Could you do some scouting? I can do some performance to distract.
I can most certainly try.
Have a look around.
Am I looking for anything in particular?
Anything suspicious?
We're in a tavern that apparently moves.
I don't know. Maybe the kitchen would be your best bet to start. I want to make sure they're not tampering with our food.
Okay.
And I shall attempt a distraction. Good luck,
Rumble
though.
wants
I
to
have.
come with you too.
All
I'm
right.
holding your hand.
With me or with
With Silk.
Oh, are you still holding my? Okay.
No, I let go, but then I see
Oh.
looking at the stage, and then Brubble wants a piece of the stage performance.
Alright.
Yes.
Silk will get up on the stage shakily and pull out her little. Did I say lute or lyre? Her lyre.
A liar.
She's going to pull out her lyra.
Liar,
She's gonna play lyra, yeah. She's just been carrying lyra in like a pocket dimension this whole time.
Horse pocket.
Just pull Lyra out. I was like, oh god, I was in a meeting. What the hell?
Sorry, we need someone to do some sneaking. You're required. Okay, and Silk
All right.
will attempt performance.
Roll me a performance check with advantage because you've got Brumble
Oh.
helping you.
Fucking thank
And-
you.
And
Please.
Brumble's singing that Adventure Time song.
Oh,
Finn's a baby.
I so needed that. Thank
He's
you.
I'm a buff. Fuck, what's the word? Oh, I mean, shucks, what's the word? I'm a buff. I can't sing with the. I'm a buff baby who can dance like a man. I can shake in my fanny. I can shake in my can. I'm a tough tooting titty. I can puncture your buns. I can puncture your buns. I can puncture your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun. Yeah.
Silk doesn't really know how to play along with this, but she's trying. And with a nat 20, I think we're doing pretty well.
I mean, for starters, that's a copyright issue.
Oh. No, I said Teddy. That's different.
Secondly, the natural 20, you play a tune that you learned when you were growing up. It is a tune that was always played at a certain time of day. When you were growing up, trying to give you the hint and not anyone else. So you
I'm
play
not
that
good
tune.
at hints, man.
That's fine. It's not overly important. And Brumble makes up his little ditty as he gets into the rhythm of your wee tune there. You have
Like,
everyone
it's-
pretty enthralled. Now you're doing this as a distraction for her.
Yep. So she's going all out with the performance, like pulling the patrons' attention towards Brumble and her as best she can.
Okay, are you? What are you trying to do?
That takes her a second to remember he's supposed to actually be doing something because the fuck. But yes, he will attempt to sneak sneak his way towards the kitchens, I believe is where I was told to go. To try and observe the food making process and see if
Alrighty.
weird things get added to our food.
Okay, I will allow you to roll a stealth check with advantage.
Don't fuck me now. 24.
Nice.
All right. You feel relatively well hidden and quiet as you move towards the kitchens. I will move you over here. And I will allow you to make a perception check as well, please.
Plays perception check by Tom Cardy.
Roll the 2. So 10.
Ouch. Okay.
This song's distracting, man.
You look
Hey.
in. You look in and you see a large fish upon a chopping table, baskets of fruits and vegetables, other baskets of fish and meats, buckets of water, utensils, a fireplace on the other side with a large cauldron hanging on it, quite possibly for the stew, a small brick oven just to the left of that.
There it is.
And you see the cook in here is a dwarven woman with a long auburn beard. So she's quite old. And she's just pottering away, pulling pies out of the small brick oven, putting more in, and playing with... Not playing. putting rice into what we would consider biodegradable cups. They're made of ice. Yeah, she's putting rice into these
Rice and ice.
deep blue. It'd be like a deep blue ice cup bowl thing.
She making rice slushies?
It's their takeaway containers.
Ice rice.
It just makes me think of the snow cones.
I was gonna say it's rice cone.
That's fair.
Yeah. Actually sounds kind
The
of good.
pies
If she did rice
the pies that she has pulled out of the brick oven, she is wrapping in some sort of parchment paper.
Okay. But nothing looks particularly suspicious about the
No,
process?
not that you can see. No.
Cool. Fairly true to my nature. I lose interest pretty quickly. Um,
Damn it.
and
Ooh, shiny.
I'm probably gonna start going for a bit of a wander. Probably down this hallway.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that Ura's a child.
Okay. As you wander down that hallway, Silk and Brumble's song is starting to come to an end, but is still going. As you pass by this room, can I get you to roll another perception check, please?
Oh, such and go. Yes. 24.
Okay. As you pass by, you glance in and you see a room lit by the backside of the fireplace that lights and warms the main hall. You see a bunch of bedrolls upon the ground, some small crates and bags dotted around the room. There doesn't seem to be any sort of order to the bedrolls or bags, they just seem to be placed haphazardly. As you glance over it, though, that's just your initial as you glanced in. But as you move your vision over it and peer in a little closer, you notice that some of the bedrolls are not exactly well kept. Some of them seem to be falling apart, holes in them, almost rotting away.
Very
One
much like an age.
Yeah, you might be on the nose with this.
One of the crates, as you scan your gaze across the room, one of the crates that you initially saw is now broken and burned a little bit. And as you blink, it suddenly comes back to normal.
Creepy.
Oh.
I'm going to keep a wary eye on the room as I cross the doors and head a little further in. And head down the hallway a bit more. Do I see any more of this? Oh, I've lost you. Flickering in and out on the walls or anything?
Now that you're looking for it, roll me an investigation check.
Slightly worse at those, but 17.
17. As you're now looking out for this, you do notice occasionally something at the corner of your eye looks off. It looks broken, burned. Like there's a hole in the wall or a door hanging off its hinges, and when you go to look, it's completely normal again. Paintings on the wall that are absolutely pristine, but as you turn, and just on the edge of your peripheral as it disappears, it seems to shift, and the portraits and the paintings suddenly scream with anger. Obviously, you can't hear them, but that's just like a visual. They seem to visually scream in anger. But then when you turn to look again, they're perfectly fine, normal portraits, paintings. At this
Okay,
time,
fuck
at this time, Silk and Brumble's song has come to an end, and everyone in the hall, in the main entrance hall, claps and cheers. The elvish woman behind the bar goes, "Oh, that's lovely, lovely! We haven't had a performance like that in many years. You are always welcome back if you wish to perform for us."
Thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't
Now,
performed in a while.
well, you are a natural, my dear. Now, I do believe that your food is ready as well, but, won't you stay just a little longer? Perhaps give us another musical ditty, or perhaps you wish to spend the night?
We need to be on our way. Thank you for the offer, though.
Well, perhaps we will see you again soon. We do appear when we are needed most, of course.
Hmm. I'll discuss with my party, see what our plan is.
Yes, of course, of course. As
Thank
she
you.
places all the pies and the rice and the crumbles upon the bar for you. The pies are wrapped in parchment paper, as said. The rice is stored in like these deep blue bowl mug things that look like they're made of ice, and when you touch them, you can feel that it's ice, but it's not cold at all. The rice inside is still piping hot, and the crumbles are stored within small, very thin-looking ice-type containers, like styrofoam, but made of ice.
This is how styrofoam was invented.
Yes, except this is biodegradable ice.
Isofoam.
Yes, isofoam. It's actually never
Right.
melt ice.
I need some of that in my life.
So yes, here you go.
Look at
Here is your
Paul.
food. Are you really sure you must go? You could always
I
do some musical numbers for us. Stay the night.
I will, like I said, discuss with my friends. You know, we make decisions together.
I
Well,
can.
if you're ever in need of a place to stay for the evening and you find yourself out in the wilderness, you may just call us whenever you need.
Thank you. You've said that a number of times. I'll just talk to my companions, and she will sort of give a look to Brumble, trying to convey that she's uncomfortable. And go talk to Niggs, because he seems to be the one who's picked up on this the most, and she's just working off his energy, basically.
While this has been happening, Nick's would
Mhm.
have looked up. Are there windows in the door, or is it just a solid door?
No, there's windows in the door.
Nick's would be checking outside to make sure it's still outside.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still outside. It's still the same road that you walked in on. The time hasn't shifted. The sun is still high in the sky.
So, as Silk comes brought to me, I will. Next, I'll be chewing on some of the jerky and just looking everywhere and being like, are you getting any weird
Something.
vibes from here?
Yeah, well, I'm working off you, and you seem very uncomfortable. What is happening here? She's very insistent that we stay, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
As
I
as you
don't know.
say this, and Hit
Seven.
breaks in half one of the pies and starts eating it.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
I think let me just check, but I think Silk's passive perception,
Is 17.
GNU's passive perception, and yeah, so Silk, and GNU, you will notice that she's watching Kit, and this big smile comes across her face, as Kit eats half
I'm
the
gonna go.
pie.
I was gonna go smack the pie out of his hands.
Um. All right.
I think you're in
Roll.
conversation.
Yeah. I mean, you can race over there and smack the pie out of his hands if you want.
Yep, she's going to. Also, real quick, are we allowed to do like shout outs or mentions? Because I can hear one of our viewers in the other room reacting to this. And it's freaking me out, so shout out for freaking me out, I guess.
Nice.
So confused.
He's another DM, and so his DM brain is going a bit crazy.
See.
Okay, so I'm running over and I'm trying
Okay.
to smack it out of his hands.
First thing, there's a series of things that are going to happen here. Kit,
Oh,
I need
God.
you to roll a
Fireball.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Or, almost said Lyra. Silk, I need you to roll an attack roll.
That's fine. Lyra could come out right at this very minute.
And I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Whoops.
Just get a
I knew
just
it was
an
a good idea to
unarmed
be in the corner again.
just an unarmed strike because I'm not trying to like hurt Kit. Just
Okay.
That's a big fist.
just smacking your pie. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Okay. Well, you're fine. Kit, you're fine. Well, Kit, you're fine. Apart from the fact that, fuck, did it again. Silk, just smacks your hand, and you drop the pie as it skids onto the floor, making quite the mess.
I was about to eat that.
Don't. And I will turn to the barkeep and just give her a beaming smile, like, sorry, I really,
He's
I just,
Crumble picks up and he's like, aren't you allergic to whatever's in that pie?
he's allergic to gluten.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Is it?
he can't eat
Far
it.
out.
You are, yeah. We just discovered this while we were observing you. You're very deathly allergic to gluten. You can't eat it. Sorry, Kit. Should have told you
Well,
earlier.
in that case, it's a good thing that our pies are gluten free, is it not? As she glides over, with like a series of rags and very
Oh my god, I
quickly
want a
scoops up the pie off the floor
Yes.
and goes, "It's fine, it's fine. Eat up, my dear. Everyone needs to have their fill now, don't they?"
Yeah, guys, surely Fireball right now solves all problems.
So please.
Fireball, I can.
Please.
Okay, I'm getting bad fucking vibes now, so I'm just gonna take Kit very gently by the hand and be like, let's get some fresh air just in case your allergy comes back on you in a really bad way. You know, I'd rather you throw up outside than inside. And she is gonna say that loudly enough and pointedly enough for the rest of the party to hear her.
Think I'm gonna get sick like did.
Yes, and I would rather you do it outside and not on me.
Oh,
And
okay.
also, we don't want to make a mess in this fine establishment. I'm looking at you like, please. Intently staring at you as I semi-drag you outside.
I don't stop you.
Exchanging a glance with Nix for him to, like, I don't know, I'm trying to convey to Nix to help get the others out as well.
Thanks for the food. See you next time.
I'll be like, come on, we gotta go. We're like a couple of weeks late. We really
Where
gotta
the
move.
fuck is
All
fuck,
right.
does anyone have
Following
message?
the party if everyone leaves.
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
Oh, I
Sorry?
have message.
Okay, so everyone's leaving.
Yeah, and I'm sending a message to I know I have to point my finger, so I'm just gonna like point my finger, but like while it's sort of down by my side, so my hand's by my side, and I'm just gonna point my finger in Er's direction and just say something isn't right, we're leaving.
You just get back, no shit.
And whisper that just get the fuck out of just get the fuck out of
Okay. Are you leaving then? Everyone leaving?
Yep.
DM, is there a you said there was lots of single people sitting at the tables.
Yes.
Where I am, is there one sitting across from me?
Sure. Why not?
Can I attempt? Well, because I've like not been paying attention. Like I have,
Oh.
but Gnu hasn't. Because I'm
Girl-
sort of lost in thought. Can I be attempting to have some kind of conversation with this single person? Set. Oh.
Sure. I thought I might as well put a token there. Absolutely. While this is all happening, we can retroactively just go back in time a little bit. Absolutely. What do you want to say to them if you want to strike up a conversation?
First, when I did my perception check, something sort of felt off. So I want to ask this person, hey, do you know what this place is?
She's a human woman, long brown hair. She seems to be eating some sort of stew. She looks up and she looks at you and goes, I do. This is the Spectral Griffin. The Spectral Griffin Inn. That's what this place is. It finds you when you need it most. Does that answer your question?
I want Gnu to say, what do you mean need it the most?
Well, when you're in need of food, the inn provides. When you're in need of rest, the inn provides. When you're in need of bathing, the inn provides. If you're in need of warmth, the inn provides. The inn provides all. Whatever you need, the inn provides.
Gnu's a little freaked out by this answer, just because it kind of sounds like an AI. Gnu will attempt to ask what she needed that the inn provided.
Oh, what do I need? The inn provided me with the necessities that I needed at the time.
Oh, and what were those necessities?
I was in need of things to keep me alive. Warmth, food, rest, bathing utilities. The inn provided. I got these. Would you like to stay? Have a seat. Eat. Sleep. Bathe. Stay with us.
Okay, I want to roll an investigation. Or actually,
I tell you what, I'll let you roll an insight.
yeah. Okay.
Now, bearing in mind that you probably haven't seen a human before, so seeing this many humanoid people in one place is really strange, especially for the reserve.
Yeah.
That's
So with an 18,
yeah.
you know there is something definitely off about the person that you are talking to.
Oh yeah, man.
You don't 100% know what humans are like, but you're damn sure that they're not like this. So there is something very off.
Okay. At this point, I would like to sort of lean to like my left and make some kind of eye contact with someone.
Silk's like leaving.
At this point, you would see that Silk and Ket are having their little altercation.
Silk is
So yeah, you're getting the vibe that everyone is leaving.
Okay, does this woman react to the altercation at all?
No, not at all. Nobody seems to react apart from the barmaid.
Huh. Okay.
if you try and make eye contact, Silk will do like a last check as we leave the tavern to make sure everyone's following, and if you're not, she will look at you and her eyes are gonna betray that she's like freaked out.
Has this human woman eaten anything while she's been sitting there with food in front of her, or is she just sitting there with the food?
The whole time that you've been talking to her, she hasn't touched her food. But as the altercation starts to happen and she realizes that the conversation is over, she goes back to eating her food. But I want you to roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
She
24.
is she's eating the food, but the food is not disappearing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like those old cartoons where they can continually scoop cereal out of a bowl, and it just
Yeah,
never
it
seems
just
to
never goes
end.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Hmm.
If you don't move, Silka's gonna come get you once she's gotten Kid out.
Um, Gnu is not feeling fear at the moment. It's more like intrigue or
Alright, Silka's gonna come back and get you then.
curiosity.
Like, as you sit there trying to curious this out, she's getting everyone out and then coming back in to grab you. As calmly as she can, you know. We're headed out now. We're quite late, so we need to get going, you know.
Just out of character, I want to scream. I'm on a date. Do you mind?
No, I do mind.
You can do
Sharing
what
is
you wish.
caring,
Go for it.
Gnu.
No, I feel like that would be strange. I'm damaged, but I'm not that damaged.
Gnu comes out traumatized, but she's on a date, guys.
It provided me with a date. That's what we needed.
Okay. Are you leaving as well?
Yes, indeed. I will start as the last of the party makes their way out. I will also start making my way out, and then just to add to the situation, given Earth sort of knows how to make this look different, what does he see as he crosses this room full of random people and an elvish barmaid?
Using the very edges of your peripheral vision, as you cross the room, you see the plates of food just look like rotting meat. the people sitting at the tables, lifeless corpses. The elvish woman has very long white hair, ghostly skin, sallowed cheeks, and sort of seems to rattle her breath a little bit. But as you turn and look, she's perfectly normal again. As you eventually reach the door, and as you go to exit, she goes, "Now, do come back again, my friends. Remember, if you ever need us, just call for us. Just call Spectral Griffin, Spectral Griffin, Spectral Griffin, and we will come to your aid wherever you need. And
We'll be sure to do that.
if you happen to find us in your travels without a call, feel free to drop in. We love new visitors all the time."
Uh-huh. At this point, I am, like, pulling Gnu away by the hand
Mm-hmm.
to join
Yep.
the rest of us.
Yeah, Gnu's just gonna let you. She's not gonna fight you, but she's just very interested.
Is everybody out of the tavern now?
Yep.
Do not.
Guys.
No.
Huh? How do you know what I'm gonna do?
Everyone knows.
Is Ken
Everybody
still
knows.
holding one of the pies?
Yeah.
Does the food
Yeah,
look any
I was
different
gonna.
outside?
No, food doesn't look any different. It looks perfectly normal. It smells perfectly normal. It feels perfectly normal. Everything's still piping hot. Well, maybe not piping hot, but it's still hot and edible. The pies are cooling down pretty quickly because the takeaway they're meant to be cold. But yeah, oh, my
Does it
fidget
look
toy just
different to
broke
her
again.
though?
Yeah, I was gonna look at it out of the corner of his eye.
No, it looks perfectly fine.
What did you see in there? It was strange.
Well, didn't see much in the kitchen. Well, that seemed okay, but it took a little wander past down that hallway there, and there's a big room behind the fireplace that looked fine, and then it didn't. It looked all busted up and rotten and old and stuff, and like that was kind of freaky. So it continued down, and the walls started changing, which I don't know if you've ever stood in a corridor with walls changing, but that shit's weird.
No.
And so I came back out, and you guys were leaving, so I started leaving, and all those people sitting at tables, they're dead. The elvish lady looks way, way worse. Can we never go back?
Can I roll? What would this be? History? To see if I know what this is? Or if I've got any, like,
Yeah, I will
read about
allow
it anywhere?
I'll allow anyone to make a history check on this. So feel free to roll as a group.
Oh,
Gnu
20 for me.
Gnu's not had much outside knowledge, but we'll roll.
You have no idea.
This is freaky.
The rest of you, I mean, I would say Silk and Nyx. This sounds like
And Rune.
no, not you. I'll get back to you. So Silk and Nyx, this sounds like trickery of certain creatures that you know about.
Out of character, am I allowed to say my suspicions
If you want to.
as a player? Sounds like a fucking hag. That's what it sounds like.
Huh.
But that's just out of character.
In
Boogeyman,
character,
Hansel and Gretel shit.
this sounds like fey trickery. Rune, you have encountered something similar with undead before, but like you know of creatures from where you're from that can do very similar things, but
Oh yeah.
you're not 100% sure. But you definitely
Okay.
know that there is something very wrong.
Yeah.
You have not heard of an inn that can do this, but you have had your fair share of encounters with
Mm.
swamp creatures that can do similar type of magics.
Mm.
All right, we need to get out of here. Should we? I look at Nyx. Should we take this down or leave it?
We should take it down.
Yeah, my thoughts too. Alright, fuck it. Everybody stand back. Yep, good news, gold. She's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Goodbye.
In the corner.
She's gone to her little space. I'm gonna cast Fireball on this inn.
Alright, well, see ya.
See you. Can you move your token out? Because I keep thinking you're still inside.
Just tokens not inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's my VTT that's doing things. Yeah, Silk's gonna cast Fireball.
Okay, whereabouts are you casting it?
Just at the doorway general area. I'm just trying to set this whole place on fire. I need the AoE thingy. There it is. I realized I can do AoE things. Like there.
Yeah.
This is such a disaster of a date.
Sorry, man. I'm gonna kill your possible girlfriend. I just think she's kind of creepy, you know?
Okay. You all. What does your magic look like? If you want to explain that.
Oh, because GNU hasn't seen it. Whenever Silk casts Fireball, her fur, which is already quite orange, like very bright orange, glows and almost becomes fire itself, or like it looks as if she is on fire. As this huge ball of like orange and yellow light springs from her palms and shoots out towards the tavern.
Okay. So you all watch this happen, and then you hear an almighty explosion as some of the fireball exits through the main doors. It seems to catch on fire, and within you hear an almighty scream, a blood curdling, heart wrenching scream. You all shield your eyes from the light of the fire, and as the crackling and the burning dies down from the instant flames that erupt in front of you, you look up and you see that the inn is very much not looking like that. Seconde. I'm just going to throw you guys to a new map. You notice the inn is very broken, very charred in the entrance. The fireplaces are broken, and I'm just gonna throw you guys down here. I don't know exactly where you were standing, so please move your tokens to where you think you were.
Oh. Spicy tavern with a side of hag. Or whatever this is.
Mm-mm-mm. Sorry. Stand by, please.
standing by.
I just need to place a couple of things on the map.
Oh god.
Watch them place like a whole army of undead and stuff against us right now. I only got so many fireballs.
I can't believe you wasted one on a house.
No, I still have 2 left. Plus, I can meta magic and get 1 back. So I have
Sorry,
4 fireballs.
for some reason these things do not have pictures, which is really annoying. I don't know why they don't. Because they sure
They're
as
just-
shit should.
They're just a little camera shy.
I don't know why they don't. That's all right. Yeah.
We can take a short break if you'd like TM to set up.
No, we are done.
Alright.
So, yes, you see, this should actually be a large. Bear with
Oh.
me. Bear with me. So I change this to a large.
Alright, who ordered the extra large monster?
Here we go.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I must think anew.
That was me.
As
sorry.
you look up and into the tavern silk, you would see this as the doors are completely gone now. It you would see, Brumble you would kind of see. You see 4 zombies who were sitting at the tables earlier, now starting to writhe and rise, making gurgling sounds. And you see a woman at the very back, a very large woman.
A whole lot of women.
Thick woman. I love thick women.
A very large woman wearing torn robes and tattered clothes, a belt of skulls, purplish skin with deep horns coming out the top of her head, blue hair that wraps around her body to her midriff, and she sidles over and goes, "You shouldn't have done that, my dear."
I'm happy with my decisions.
And that is where we will go to break.
Oh god.
Because I need
Maybe
the
I
bathroom.
regret my life. Alright, when are we back?
5 minutes or so.
Okay, I'm gonna make a coffee.
Okay.
Yep. Time to make a
I'm
coffee,
gonna
go to the
pee.
bathroom, grab some water, stay hydrated. Everyone else, we will be back very, very shortly.
Yep.
And we are back.
Hello, chat. We are back.
Thank you for your patience. Let's kick right off. So you see there are 4 haggard-looking zombies and this woman, very dead-looking, wearing gross-looking robes. No, not robes, but tatters.
It's
In
just
front
me
of
on
you,
Monday.
she looks pretty angry that you've just fireballed her in. So let's start by rolling initiative.
Hell yeah.
Please roll good initiative. Please, please.
Can I
Oh,
roll
oh,
initiative
hell
at
yeah.
advantage just because? Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Just
No.
ignore me. Yeah, I don't need it anyway.
It just goes.
Never hurts to ask. Give me
Can I
that nat
roll
20.
initiative twice because I'm cool as hell?
Because I'll give you a hug.
No.
Because I'll
Yeah.
send feet pics.
Get it.
Wait, I actually did send feet pics though. Can I
You
roll-
did.
No.
Aw. You tried.
Is it because I had socks on?
Actually, in a not weird way,
Typical.
I have like 5 pairs of those socks, all different colors. They're great. They're warm. I'm wearing
Yeah,
them right
from
now.
the warehouse.
Yes, they're so good. Freaking amazing. I'm wearing black ones.
Okay. Anyway, so
Hello, Chad.
you've just pulled aggro from this very haggard-looking woman and 4 zombies. And at the top of the round is Mr. Brumble.
I boom 5, 10, 15. Oh wait, I rage. And then and I smacked this zombie right here closest to me. With my
Right, roll to
halberd.
hit.
I'm a reckless and what's the other word? Great weapon master as well.
Mhm.
So -5, dirty
Ooh,
20.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a hit for my second one as well. My second attack, sorry. 22.
Yep, that also hits.
Okay, so first attack is this is plus 12. So that's 23 plus my divine fury 6. So the first attack is 29 damage.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Um.
Damn.
Okay, and your Divine Fury is radiant damage, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. What are you attacking with?
My halberd.
Cool. You come screaming around the corner as you suddenly grow from like 4 feet to 6 feet tall. And you start to look like wild foam coming out the sides of your mouth. You slam your halberd into this zombie-like creature in front of you, and you just cleave it in half as the light shines from the blade. The zombie just crumbles to dust.
Okay. Can I take back that second attack then? Like
Yes.
that overall. Okay, thank you. Oh, I can't even move anyway.
You can hit the dust again.
Oh wait. With extra attack, can I use my can I throw my javelin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I'll just check my javelin then. I don't think reckless is for that though. Melee weapons. Yeah. No.
You should get advantage on your attack if you've already reckless attacked and hit.
Oh yes.
But
Oh
you get
my
advantage.
god! That was a.
I did see the roll. Oh my lord!
Yeah, which one are you attacking?
Sorry.
Shit.
This dude here. My far right.
Okay. So you turn and you throw your javelin. It definitely hits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 8 plus max dice roll, right? So 14.
Yeah. Um, okay, so you throw your javelin, it sticks into the shoulder of the zombie across the hall as it starts to just shamble towards you with the javelin still sticking out of it.
Oh, wait, sorry. Does Great Weapon Master, does that count as well? Newland? For a throw?
I don't. Oh, actually, maybe.
Like, it
Think it-
says melee. Oh, no, melee attack with a weapon.
Yeah,
Never
melee
mind.
attack. That's not melee,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
ranged.
range.
Okay, perfect. Then that is Brumble's turn, and he is furious.
What does your
Obviously.
rage
Okay.
look like to us? Brumble Kit asked in the chat.
What? Pretty sure I
Is there
posted a
any
photo.
specific way you'd like to flavor it?
I mean, he grows like 6'5", basically into a grizzly bear with armor, and he is a sight to behold. It's basically Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk,
But teddy bear.
but teddy bear, yeah.
The question was actually, what does your divine fury look like?
Oh.
Oh, my divine fury. Yeah, good question. I suppose it is. I just glow with radiant energy, and it's sort of, you know how in movies when typically it's like I need a sign from God, and it's just a light shining on that sign. It's basically that, but then he soaks up all of that light through just his fury and rage, and then it all channels from his head through his body, then towards his halberd, and then as it strikes, it just sort of does like a anime sting, and then
That's so cool.
just kills everything.
Death. That's really
Right.
So just to,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure javelin counts as a melee weapon attack even if you throw it, which is why you can use Great Weapon Master. Oh, sorry, Reckless on it. Which technically also means because you got a crit, you can make an attack with it as a bonus action.
Oh, but I raged as a bonus.
Oh, right, you did do. Never mind.
But should I still add that plus 10?
No, you can't do the Great Weapon because it's not heavy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. All right, then that is Brumple's turn.
How does a javelin... Oh, yeah, I see. No, because it's got... The javelin has the thrown weapon property, which means you can throw the weapon to make a ranged attack.
Oh, then you can't use Reckless on it if it counts as a ranged weapon.
That's fine then.
Yeah,
it's 8
because
damage.
because it's a melee weapon, you can use the same ability modifier for the ranged attack that you would use as if it was a melee attack, but it is still a ranged attack.
So what if he'd thrown his halberd then? Would that still have worked? Or was that changing it to a throwing?
That
Well,
would
a
have been a
how
throw weapon.
yeah, it'd be
doesn't.
an improvised weapon because it doesn't have the thrown property.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So would that 16 hit?
Probably.
Okay, then
Yeah,
just
yeah.
8 damage.
Still would have. Yeah. No, that's fine. I got that.
And then that's Brumple's turn.
Okay, cool. Next up is the big woman, who is
Big
going
woman.
to.
Really, I just wanted to go on a date with her, so I'm enticing her with a
She's
warm,
going to
crackling fire.
5.
It's a terrible
She's
gift.
going to move to there. She's going to push the tables out of the way as she brambles forward. And then she's going to. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Counter spell if it's a magic thing.
The She is going to start casting a spell.
And I'm gonna say, hell no.
Okay. So as she
Absolutely not.
starts to wave her hands around, you see a twisting pattern of colours that start to appear in front of her, and as she releases it, you point your finger and just go no, and the spell
Absolutely not.
fizzles into
Bam.
nothingness. Don't forget to mark off your
Yep,
spell.
just doing that now.
Okay, that is going to end her turn as she looks angrily in your direction, Silk. Next, you're up.
Smile.
Silk, you're on deck after. Oh,
Yep.
Nix isn't even here. I don't know how
Not here?
Nix made it into the initiative order. Nix is currently frozen in fear. Silk, you're up.
Okay, the question here. Who's after me? Okay, the two dudes who just survived. Okay, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Brumble.
Oh my god.
Just to make him like even more fucked. So I can cause a creature or object within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration, which is concentration up to a minute. So your size, if you accept this, the size doubles in all dimensions. Your weight is multiplied by 8, and this growth increases. So it increases your size by 1 category. So if you're a medium creature, you become a large creature. Until the spell ends, the target has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage.
Oh my god.
So
Sick.
I'm just gonna be like, go Rumble, and make you massive. And because I am tiny, squishy little baby, I'm running away 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, out of her line of sight.
Okay, sounds good. And that will end your turn then?
Yep, that's me.
Perfect. Alrighty, you are up.
Cool. I'm going to bonus action dash
Yep.
and fly my happy ass up into the air
Yes.
and across. So I'm about there. So I get a sight on him.
How high are you going?
About 10 feet up.
Okay, these doors are only about maybe 8 to 10 feet tall.
Cool.
Don't
I
forget,
will go.
this does have a roof on it. So I don't think, if you're 10 feet up, I don't think you'd actually be able to see in the door to get line of sight on it.
I'll drop 5 feet then while heading this way. So
Yeah, that'll be fine.
25 feet movement. Cool. We will draw the bow back and unleash a shot at her.
Right, go for it.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Cool. I will be doing 8 piercing damage to her.
Okay, perfect.
I will then retarget on this zombie here, who I believe has not had a turn in combat.
Which one, sorry?
The one tucked into the corner, sorry, right here.
Yes, okay. They have not had a turn yet.
Cool. So I will attack, which means I get advantage.
Yep.
I'm going to assume a 28 hurts.
Surprisingly, no, misses.
How to
I'm
strike fear into your players in one step.
Yeah.
only doing 6 damage with that, but I get the Dread Ambusher dice as well.
Yep.
And Sneak Attack because I had advantage.
Oh no.
So 15 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I will stay there.
All right, so you all see Earth fly over and unleash a flurry of arrows, hitting the main large woman and the zombie to the side, both reeling back in pain as they do take a sizable amount of damage from the arrows. GNU, you are up with Rune on deck.
Take him.
Gnu's gonna use her grung feature of long jump, which is 25 feet. Here.
Yep.
We're gonna use our other grung trait of poisoning an arrow first.
Yes.
And
Kayla's whisper plays in the background.
15 to hit the big lady.
Yeah, I was just checking that you've got line of sight. You would have to fire through Brumble's area, which would give her a little bit of cover. But a 15 will not hit anyway. Unfortunately.
Okay. If I move a little more, is that would count as an action?
How much have you moved already?
20 feet.
I think you've got
How
25
much
feet of
movement do
movement.
you have?
I think you've
But
got.
I used long jump, which is a grung trait.
Oh yeah,
but
that uses 5 feet, doesn't it? Oh fuck! I don't know how grungs work.
Don't worry, I'm
Jesus
stealing
Christ.
stuff right now.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Long
Give me a
jump.
second.
Wait.
How do frog work? Oh, that's just Olympics things.
It says your long jump is 25 feet and your high jump is up to 15 feet with or without using a running start.
Oh, so you've already jumped 25 feet.
Yeah,
I
so you
jumped
can only jump the maximum that your movement speed is anyway. So you have moved your movement speed.
Alright. Do I have eyes on the other zombie guy?
You would have. Oh, let me just double check. Yep, you would have eyes on the other zombie that is below the big woman. You'd have eyes on this one.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna attempt. Nice.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Nice.
Okay, and then we're gonna do poison damage.
Yep.
Is it a D4 or a D6?
It should tell you on your
Believe
abilities.
it's a D4. Could be wrong.
Alright,
Let me consult
we're
the
just
sacred
gonna-
texts again.
We're just gonna trust.
Where is it? Oh no, they have to succeed on a DC 12 con save or take 2d4 poison damage.
Ah, okay.
So let me roll the con save first. They rolled a 21.
Oh, they pay us.
So
Yeah.
they did save on your poison, unfortunately.
Oof.
Okay.
Well,
How
unfortunately
far
for
apart
you.
is this big woman?
And unfortunately for them, you mean you don't want to get poisoned?
Doesn't
Okay,
matter
so
to
they
me.
only took five damage then.
Yes.
How far away is this zombie from the big woman?
About 10 feet.
Could it? Ah, not 5 feet. Are you
No,
sure?
5 feet is every square around the zombie.
Are you sure it's not 5? I'm so
I'm positive.
confused. Another error.
Sorry.
You tried so hard.
Does that
I'm never spending feet
conclude?
pics ever again.
Whoa.
Does that conclude your turn, Gnu?
Yes, I am finito.
Okay, Rune, you are up.
I'm going to dash.
Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over
That
there.
gets me there.
I'm doing Gnu's job.
And that's my
Not
turn.
all of you.
That's your
No
turn. You
bonus
can't.
actions.
No bonus action.
Nope.
That's unfortunate. You ran too far away from the fireball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right, Kit,
Fine.
you're up.
I turn to Gnu, give her a short smile. It's good to see you. Stay safe. As he rushes in front of Nex, because he's all by himself. And as he's running, he calls out Rumble, Gnu, and Silk, and he'll start chanting a very familiar chant as you all feel warm fuzzies, as you are all now blessed. So add a d4 to attacks and saves.
Thank
That is
you.
Kit's
Kit.
turn.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kit.
He just gives Brumble just looks at you and gives you a thumbs up and goes, "Rrr."
And Kit basically takes a defensive stance in front of Nex, and that's his turn.
Hey.
No, protecting his bay.
Alrighty. It is the zombies' turn.
Is
These
the inn
ones
on fire
are-
currently, and would they take damage from the environment if so?
The inn is currently not on fire.
Oh, thank God I would have taken damage.
Oh yeah.
That's all right. Silk's gonna change that soon.
Well, no, I need to save counter spell slots, yo.
20. This one's gonna dash to there.
All right. Because I have polearm, I can opportunity attack whenever it walks into my range.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
If
I'm
you
still
wish to.
reckless and great weapon master.
Mhm.
17, but I do have the D. So that's 12. So if I roll a D4, this is the place. Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. This is plus 12. So 22 plus that D4 for being large. Is that right? Is that to my weapon damage?
I believe
Yeah, I
so.
think it is.
Yeah, I believe it is.
23.
23 points of slashing damage, I take it? Or is the halberd piercing?
It is slashing, yes.
Alright, 22 points of slashing damage. You swing down, probably when it's here, when it enters your range. You swing down with your halberd and just slice the zombie in half.
That's oh, sorry.
How much was it?
23.
23.
Remember, you can add an extra 1d4 as well because of your enlarged.
Oh yeah, I've already added that. That was 1.
Blessed doesn't work for damage.
No, because I'm large, I get
It's
The
weapon
enlarged.
damage.
Yeah.
D4.
And I made him big.
Yep. So you slice the zombie in half as it tries to rush through your space.
You just said
Um,
no. The barbarian version of counterspell.
That's fine. All right. The other zombies are going to go then. This one is going to rush over to you. This one over here. How much movement do you have? It's just going to rush at you as well.
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Hey,
All good.
welcome
Can
back.
you roll initiative, please?
Sure, will do.
Nice.
Your dexterity is definitely higher than mine. Oh, actually, maybe it's not. Hold on. What's your dexterity modifier?
Plus
Nick?
3.
Yeah, it's higher than mine. You go before me.
Cute. Yeah, hopefully you'll be asleep for the rest of the night.
What?
Mhm.
That's better. Okay. Right. So, Mr. Brumble, you're about to take 2 attacks.
Oh.
So the first one tries to just slam into you with its arms. Does a 24 hit?
Funnily enough, it doesn't. No, it does.
It does. Awesome.
In fact, the 99 doesn't hit him.
You suffer from 7 points of bludgeoning damage as its rotted arms slam into your chest. As they
Is that half?
contact, yeah, that's
Right.
halve that.
Okay.
So 3. And then you also take, as the arm slams into you, you feel your life force suddenly start to be drained as you take 3 necrotic damage.
Sorry. This is a little noise.
Ooh.
I don't know if... Does rage halve necrotic damage?
No.
No, it
Just
doesn't.
physical damage, really.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, the other one is going to do the exact same thing.
Unless
It's going
you're
to hit you from behind.
Are you oh, you're not a totem.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, that is going to end their turn. So, Brumble, you're up.
I just go and I look at the big lady. I walk closer to her, and I'm just gonna use all my attacks on her. This is gonna be reckless and great weapon, great weapon master.
Yep.
20. So that's 30, 20 plus. So 23 to hit for the first attack.
That hits.
All right. This is plus 12, so that's 25 plus the divine fury. So that's 31 damage.
Mm-hmm.
6 of that is radiant.
Yep.
Second attack. Oh, shit. Get fucked, you Drongo. A 15 plus 10, 25 plus 10, 35 plus that D4, 38 damage for the second attack.
Plus another
D4,
4.
Yeah.
So
Plus
42.
What's plus the other 4, sorry?
For the crit for your
All dice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
my
all
God.
dice.
That if I got the freaking radiant from that. Okay, yeah, 42.
42 points of damage.
Fucking
All right.
hell!
As you slice into her, just carving her up. She looks pretty beat up and looks really fucking angry.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna attack with the butt end of my halberd. Which 22 plus minus, so 17 plus a d4. Okay, dirty 20.
Yes.
You realize you critted, you can just make a normal attack with your bonus action.
Oh, that's right, because great weapon. Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay, dirty 20 anyway, because it's the same hit.
Yeah.
To hit. Yeah. Sorry, DM.
Oh god.
This is. Oh, okay, that's nothing. That's plus 12, so 19 damage.
19 damage. All right. So you all watch.
Oh
as,
wait, sorry, and the D4. Sorry. Okay, 21.
You all watch as Rumble just in an absolute frenzy just goes ballistic against this woman and just carves into her, dealing a sizable amount of damage.
Damn, well
That's Rumble's
done.
turn.
That ends your turn. All right, it is her turn. I'm just going to get rid of that zombie. It is her turn.
It is good.
She looks pretty cut up. What's she gonna do?
Not me, just fully waiting to counterspell anything, eh?
Hiding
Honestly,
in the
just beef.
bushes.
Everyone should just take counterspell, beef up Brumble, and then we're fine.
And then, yeah, we could just chill in the background with a bear, and then occasionally, counterspell, and Brumble can deal with it.
Oh dear.
Kind of.
Yeah, kill yourself.
That wasn't my circle.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
All right, fuck it. She's just gonna sink her claws into you.
Oh no, I can't counterspell physical damage. I'm sorry.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
You take 14 points of slashing damage, halved to 7. You also take 22 points of poison damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
That's
Ooh.
A-okay. That's not A-okay. That is definitely not A-okay.
Okay,
Hey,
that
oh no.
changes things a little bit.
You
You
know
are
how
now...
I
Yeah.
told the recap? Do I get inspiration from that?
No.
No! Damn it. Alright, continue.
Oh, so unlike Cat, I fully will be that guy. DM, do you want to roll another d20 to see if you crit?
Don't give them ideas.
Why?
Because Brumble recklessly attacked, which means
Oh,
any
that's
attacks again.
right. All right, let's just roll a d20. 2 seconds. I was looking
I
something
swear to God,
up.
if I get crit, I'm gonna come for you in real life.
No, you don't. You don't. You don't. But, alrighty. So you failed the con save. You are now considered paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. However, she is going to attack you again because that was only her first attack.
Oh no.
The second attack is a dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. Since you are paralyzed, it is an automatic crit.
Fuck.
Which means you take... Jesus. Let me work this out.
Hey, we've got someone has the resurrect spell, right? Revivify?
Nope.
10 plus 16, 26 points of damage. Halved because you're raging, so that's 13. But you also take... I need a calculator. You also take 54 points of poison damage.
Jeez.
Fuck.
What is your max hit points?
68.
68.
Oh,
He's
okay,
fine.
you're okay, you're okay.
He's fine.
No, bro. Jesus Christ.
Okay,
He's on
fireball
20
time.
right now.
So you just watch as she, after taking many hits from Brumble, just turns angrily, slams both of her claws into him. As she strikes out, you see this ooze coming off of her claws as she strikes him.
Wash
As
your
the
hands.
as the first one hits, you see all of Brumble's stitching. It was relaxed before letting some of the stuffing poke out as he grew bigger and bigger. As she hit him with the first attack, you see all the stitching suddenly tense and close as his body goes rigid, and the second claw just tears through his chest, ripping massive gashes through his fabric, and the white stuffing underneath starting to pour out of him.
No.
Oof.
That
And
is
then
going
Brumble
to.
shrinks back because his rage has ended.
Oh yeah, as Brumble shrinks back in a puff of white stuffing.
Oh, you'd technically still be large because I'm still concentrating on the spell.
Oh yeah, I'm just not raged.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
raging. All right, that's going to end her turn. So Nex, you're up. No longer paralyzed in fear.
Get him.
Awesome. Good to know. Next is going to see Teddy Bear become Teddy Bear again. And a proper teddy bear. Stay dead. They're going to grab out, they're going to summon Dusk without the sheath and shove the blade into the ground. And I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadea.
Oh, hell yes.
I love Hunger of Hadar.
And this was the circle I was playing. I can't. Yeah. Silly silk.
Do you want me to move it?
No, I'll put it. Yeah, there.
Okay, can you post Hunger of Hadar in the chat, please?
I
Just
can.
so I know what it does. I think I know. Oh, that's a lot of words.
Too bad.
You
I'm not
lost.
Rito.
No light magical, otherwise.
It's really annoying.
Any creature starts its turn in the area, 2d6 cold damage. It ends its turn. Dexterity saving throw, acid damages. Okay, cool. So it doesn't do anything immediately, does it?
No.
Okay.
That's the. And then with my bonus action after doing that, I'm going to point Aurora's blade. I can see in it because it's dark, right? Yeah, I can still see it. And I'm going to put Hexblade's Curse on. I forgot what the button is to draw. No.
Yep. You want to
The
put
big one.
Hexblade's Curse on the big one?
Yep.
Okay.
Big woman.
Is that one of our things? It's not. I'm just going to write Hex.
And say to others, I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
Okay.
Wanting
So you'll
chicken.
watch as Nex, during his turn, pulls both the swords out. Dusk's descent, the familiar black mist roiling from it, and Aurora's ascent, the familiar white mist falling towards the ground as this enormous vortex of dissonant whispering. I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Icy
whispering
cold
and
and
icy cold, eldritch horror type blackness just appears in the space. We may as well leave that 20-foot circle there. Right. You're not going to move anywhere?
I guess I will walk up and just get next to the zombie.
Great. Alrighty. Silk, that brings us to you then.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move here and we're just gonna do a little experiment. So nothing crazy,
Crazy
don't
kitty.
worry about it.
I wonder what Silk's gonna do.
Crazy kitty.
How the heck do I do the AoE? Bring me the AoE. Give. Circle. Okay. This is not letting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna center it. After seeing Brumble go down, she's actually like quite upset because he's a cool guy, and so she's gonna just fucking fireball like on top of her.
You
The big
can't see that point though.
Can I? Oh shit! Because of
Fireball
Hunger
must be
Hadar.
cast on a point that you can see, and you can't see anything beyond that sphere of roiling darkness.
Can I center it so it's like here?
Well, you wouldn't be able to see the casting point. That's what I'm getting at. If
No,
the
I could.
center of this,
Oh,
if
because
the
I can't.
center of the circle is within the hunger of
Yeah, I
Hadar,
won't.
you won't be able to cast it there because you can't see it.
No fireball.
Sorry.
Oh, I do know where I can center it, and then I should be able to get her as well.
If you want, you can center it on yourself.
No, stop trying to get me to kill my characters. What I can do, because I can see this area. Give me a second. Sorry, my map is just being a bit slow. Is I can center it there. Am I gonna hit Brumble if I do that?
Just.
I mean,
Fuck.
you could stop concentrating.
You could stop
Oh
concentrating on
yeah,
Bramble.
I'll stop
Yeah.
concentration because he'll. I forgot to mention that I was gonna do that. It was in my head. I just didn't say it out loud.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I'm not concentrating on. I was thinking about that before I started the turn, but I got too excited to fireball. All right, there we go. I'll center it in the middle of the tavern so I can hit this guy, and then in theory also hit her. It's a vague gauge because I can't see her, but Silk's just sort of massive
In
it.
theory, yeah. Okay.
Roll dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
shall roll my
Yep. I was
full
just
damage.
doubly checking some stuff.
I'm going to use some meta magic things here because I don't like the 1 or the 2.
I trust you with that. What's your DC?
Give me 1 second. It is 14.
14.
Okay, big lady. That's really interesting. But big lady rolled a 2 and succeeded.
Oh. What?
The zombie that you hit rolled a natural
So-
1.
So they totally both failed then.
No,
and I'm
the
also gonna
big
do
lady
that.
succeeded. Definitely
Absolutely
succeeded.
not.
No, she
Yep,
succeeded.
for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay.
She rolled a
and then I'm
2
going
and she got a total of 14. She succeeded.
Damn. First ball, earn 1 sorcery point to reroll. So I'm going to use a sorcery point, and I'm going to reroll the 1. So I'll just do that in here. 1, 2, 3 of those d6s. Oh, that's so much better.
All right, so what's the total?
Let
Add
me
12 to the
fucking-
26, so 38.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Assuming you're getting rid of the 2 2s and a 1. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
38.
38.
Yeah.
And then halved for her.
Yeah.
Hello.
2. It's
what's-
19. She takes 19 fire
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Right, all right. So you will see this another explosion of fire that mixes with the hunger of Hadar as it seems to like burst over top of it and mix in with the gross sucking shadows. You hear her scream out in pain from within the darkness, and the other zombie just catches fire as it stumbles towards you, taking a fair amount of damage from that.
Yep, and I will step up next to Kit. Oh, shit, I wonder if I got any bonus actions real quick. Just give me a second. There's not much I can do to help our boy. So that will be her turn.
Okay. You're up.
I suppose will be the savior that is needed and not wanted.
Oh, you're taking my role.
Definitely
No.
wanted.
Yeah. Is going to fly his way into here, flap his way into here, drop down onto the ground and touch Rumble, and pump a cure wounds into him.
Making sure that the touch is consensual.
Always. For 10 hit points.
You'll only accept it if it's a hug.
Looks like you're dying.
You're dying on the floor. You're like, I expect it has to be a hug or else let me die.
It's a firm grip.
Jesus. All right, Brumble.
firm handshake.
You are prone, but you are awake.
Thank God. Am I still paralyzed? Although I'm up? Or did that basically get nullified when I went down?
Technically, you are still paralyzed.
Okay. That's okay.
And then this being very much not where I want to be, we're going to leave. 10, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Go returning back to my hovering 5 feet above the ground.
Okay, perfect. Right, Gnu, give us your best shot.
Fuck him up, Gadoo.
Hey, just gonna touch 20 feet, jump. Yeah, we're gonna shoot that one with an
Okay.
arrow.
Go for it.
Oh, no, wait, no. Can I see the big lady at all? She's kind of poking out.
Get her little toe out of the circle.
You can see her toes.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, good then.
You can occasionally see parts of her body coming through the darkness as she moves around.
Can I cast Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Hell yeah. Wait, gotta
Wait,
retell this
so
one.
we're ruling that Gnu can see her?
Just.
Can see her little pinky toe.
Yeah.
Get her toe,
Okay.
Gadoo.
So I add one d6 to my damage.
Yes. The Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Alright. And we're gonna shit.
You
Kind
are
of
at advantage. Unless the
advantage.
lady has some way of seeing Gnu that doesn't rely on sight.
So I roll again.
DM?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, unless the big lady has a way of seeing Gnu that doesn't rely on sight, as she is blinded, Gnu is attacking at advantage.
Yes, correct. Yes, you are.
Okay,
So
great.
yes, roll again, Gnu.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You just roll 2 dice and take the highest.
Well, I rolled twice.
You didn't
And
get
the
good
highest
either
is an
time.
11.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's what
unfortunately,
I was saying.
that misses both times. Unfortunately,
But that was that one attack because I just rolled at advantage with one
yep,
attack.
that was just one attack. Yep.
Okay, we're
What
gonna go.
So for your second attack, you can roll again with advantage.
Okay. I don't know how to roll 2 dice at once, so we're just gonna click it to one.
If you right click on it.
Ah, thank you.
All good.
Get it? Oh,
Okay, well that literally didn't work, but I got a 20 anyway.
that's
I
so
think that hits. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
that's so good.
My arrows are also poisoned.
Yep. So just roll your damage.
Yeah, and I also am blessed.
Bless is only for your attack roll. So in actual fact, your last attack roll, it wouldn't matter. Never mind.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So for this one, so she takes 8 points of piercing damage plus 6.
Plus your hunter's
14,
mark.
14 points of piercing damage plus your hunter's mark. So roll your hunter's mark, which is a d6. So 2, so that's another 8 points of damage. And your poison, she has to make a con saving throw. She literally can't fail this. She failed with an 11. However, she is immune to poison, so
Oh, for
Oh.
fuck's
it's
sake.
not going to matter. Sorry. So you sort of see the poison sort of drip into her body, and it just doesn't mix at all. But she's you can't even see her. You don't even know what she looks like.
Probably not good considering she's been stabbed, iced, and fireballed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. So wait, okay.
Are you going to move? Is that the end of your turn? Bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that's it. All good.
Alrighty, Rune, you're up.
So I want
My
to
bitch.
move 5, 10, 15 and smack the zombie. Now, because I've got 2 attacks, can I attack this one and then move and attack that one, or no?
Absolutely.
Cool. So let's roll to hit. I can't see that roll.
That is a 14. That definitely hits.
Okay, cool. Let's do some slashing. So that's a 9. Is that enough?
That is not enough. It is still up.
Okay, and then I will do not that one. This one, Divine Smite as well. Oh, yeah, that one, yeah.
So you do 6 Divine Smite as well. What does your Divine Smite look like as you slam your axe into it?
So the Divine Smite is my axe starts shining with ethereal light. And as the axe swings down, the light kind of glows stronger as it goes through the zombie.
Brilliant.
Boom.
Alrighty.
Oh, is it an undead or a fiend? It's an undead, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I can do another D8. but he's dead. So, okay then. So I will move to this one and do the same thing.
Okay, roll to hit.
Great axe. Oh, 13.
13 still hits.
Oh, good. Cool.
Fuck it up.
All right. So a 10 damage.
10
He's
damage.
pretty. Yep. Plus, what would be 3d8 then, won't it? Because if it's an undead, so
If you're doing Divine Smite again, yes. Make
Yeah.
sure you are checking off the spell slots for that.
Yep.
I love Divine Smite. It's
Cool.
great.
Sorry, it's still rolling.
That's
It's
right.
getting there.
It-
Just gotta think
I
about it.
I don't even think it fucking matters. It's
Okay, that's
radiant
3.
damage, eh?
That one's a 2. There we go, 8. So
You
Divine Smite's
13.
radiant damage, yeah?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just explodes in a flash of light.
Nice.
Sick. Zombie guts everywhere.
Yum.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn? Are you going to move further? Bonus action?
Bonus action. Do I have enough? Okay, I'll wait till next round. No, that's it. Yep.
All right, Kit,
In my
you're up.
turn.
Get him,
So
Kit.
Rumble's back up. Kit will hop over, take a defensive stance in front of Brumble. I cannot see into the darkness, can I?
No, but you can occasionally see the body of the larger creature peeking through the darkness.
Okay. So Kit concentrates, and as he does, a paper dagger appears. It's floating in the air next to his head, and he tries to time the moment where he can clearly see his target as he can complete the casting of Lyra's psychic dagger.
Okay, roll to hit.
I will never get over how we flavor that.
It's an intelligence save, DC 16.
Oh, is it? Shit. DC 16. That is a 22.
Okay, so it's 5 psychic damage. And that is Kit's turn.
5 psychic damage. I tell you what. Explain how you kill this creature.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Hell
Beautiful.
yeah.
That is what you needed.
So I think Kit's just tired of people getting hurt on his watch, and so he's takes a defensive stance with his shield in front of Brumble as he's on the ground. And Kit just screams at the top of his lungs, "Leave my friends alone!" as the dagger flies into the darkness.
Oh, Kit.
All right, so this dagger flies into the darkness, and you hear it connect with something, and you just hear a gurgling sound as the floor becomes painted in a dark purple blood as this creature slumps to the ground with a loud thud.
It's done.
There's nothing that's going to come out of there, is there, Nex?
I don't know, and I lose concentration. Well, I drop concentration of thingy.
I love that. You've summoned this big swirling vortex. You're like, I don't fucking know what this does. But it's mine.
Experimentation time.
All right, so you watch as the darkness suddenly collapses in upon itself to a singularity point and then just poof vanishes. And you now
Silk rushes.
sorry. Carry on.
Sorry, you go.
No,
I was
no,
gonna say
carry on.
Silk just rushes up to Brumble, are you okay?
Yeah, yeah, I'll be fine.
I stand up. Brumble stands up. Oh,
Technically, you're still paralyzed for a little bit, but
Oh yeah.
it doesn't matter. I'll let that fade.
Oh, I was gonna say I could touch him and heal him.
Nice.
I'm gonna
We
just
could
wait
put
up
him
a minute.
into funny poses if he's paralyzed.
Oh my god.
Do that
Draw
too.
on his face. Who's got the sharpies?
I'm gonna perform an exorcism on his body.
Jesus.
I minor illusion a mustache onto his face.
You know what? I'm timing out right now. It's like 20
All right.
seconds. I have 40 seconds.
I'm gonna like put his arm up in the air in a peace sign and just leave it there.
I was getting further in towards the rooms that creeped him the fuck out to go search them.
Oh hell yeah, I'm coming with. Wait, I want to loot this lady first. Actually, forgot about her.
Alrighty.
But I'll let you do your thing first,
Brumble, the paralyzation does fade.
Thanks.
Going back into the back chambers over here. I want you to roll a perception check. Silk, you roll an investigation check.
While they're doing that, I want to put my hand on Ket's shoulder and just give them like an empathetic look, because I deeply understand the pain of the losing friends and the fear that you feel.
Kit smiles at you. He's kind of looking you over just to make sure that you're not hurt. It's good that you're back. Don't leave without asking for help.
She's got like a smile that's sort of mixed with a little sadness. And she says, "Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I just had things I had to do."
I get it, but seems like everybody had things to do all at the same time. But we're okay now.
Brumble hugs Kit.
Kit returns it.
We're here to
As,
You
stick
bossed
around,
that battle.
Kit.
as you guys embrace, you do feel a strange warmth come over you, Kit. As Brumble's magical hugs seem to calm you slightly.
There, my bro. We'll get through this. Brumble will always be here for you.
Fucking love Brumble.
He's so good.
It's
We're not.
laughing at you while he stares at the mustache on your face.
Oh yeah.
What's funny?
So
You.
searching through this creature's pockets, you find some rotten flesh.
Yum.
You find 4 gold and 2 platinum, and not
Oh,
a hell
hell
of a lot
yeah.
else.
But does anyone mind if I keep the 2 gold? I'm poor as shit.
Fucking hell.
Nah, go
What
for
about
it.
my silver?
Sharing all loot? No.
I'll give the platinum to the party. I'm keeping the gold. You're
You're poor.
welcome.
Far out. Get
I've
some
got like
silver.
$30, dude.
We all need to get
Traveling.
jobs. I've got spells I need to learn.
Well, while I'm going through the rotten flesh, I'll be like, "Hey, kid, how you feeling about those pies now?"
I'll pass. They're over there in the snow if you wanted them.
No, thank you.
Is Brumble's stuffing still everywhere in the fur ripped apart and things?
He was healed, so a lot of his rips have been repaired, but there is still a lot of stuffing all over the ground.
Go around collecting it.
No,
Right.
because I thought when I spent some time on the plains, I was just doing general odd jobs to earn some money, and I got pretty good at sewing. So I thought if you needed sewing up, I could probably do that.
Nice.
Definitely. Right, you are going to these back rooms, and you got a 20 on your perception check.
That is correct.
You notice that everything back here is broken and dilapidated. The mattresses have all been torn open. The bedrolls look relatively rotten and gross. The paintings on the walls seem to scream in agony. The chests broken open, footlockers open. Everything seems to be in a state of disrepair. The bathtub is full of a very still, gross, green looking water.
Ugh, glad Gnu didn't have a bath in that.
Yeah, me too.
And if I head towards this room off to the end here,
This one?
Why?
This one in the back corner?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Opening the door to this large master bedroom, you see a very large king size bed broken with the mattress underneath it torn open. A fireplace that backs into the kitchen, a nightstand with its mirror shattered all over the floor, and a cupboard in the corner that stands closed.
I would
There is
like to go
also,
check the
sorry, there's also a smell of death and decay and mustiness.
Ugh.
Well, that's just lovely. But I would like to go check the cupboard, please.
Okay. You try to open the cupboard and you find that it is locked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of them things where I know how to use thieves' tools, but I don't get them.
Eh.
Fair enough.
Should have grabbed some from Lyra.
If I'd ever met Lara.
Oh,
Alright, I
yeah.
will go back to the party. And just wrote, well, everything in here seems, well, broken and not worth anything. But there's a weirdly locked cupboard in one of the rooms. Does anyone here know how to open locks?
Uh, I mean, I could throw some spells at it, but I don't have anything specific.
Well, I don't know what's inside it, so I don't particularly want to break it.
My
Mm,
dex is pretty high.
I'm gonna try lockpick it. Are you proficient with thieves' tools, though?
Yes.
Oh,
Do
and
you have
so the
thieves' tools though?
Yes.
oh, and
Nice.
so the ranger becomes the rogue.
Because of my
Someone had to.
past. Um,
If you're going into the back rooms, I want to come with you.
not the back room.
Not the back
Um,
room. Oh, back rooms, huh? Alone.
Don't try to fucking. Um, yeah, I could give it a shot. Keen for some treasure.
All right. Well,
We going?
traveling into the back rooms, you guys see everything that I explained earlier to her.
Cool.
I'm just gonna keep a lookout while you try and do your thing, just in case something jumps out at us.
I just rolled dexterity.
Roll a dexterity and add your proficiency modifier.
Oh. Cool.
Plus your proficiency modifier, which is a +3 at level 6, I think.
Don't you roll your sleight of hand for thieves' tools?
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Depends.
Well,
No, it's the same thing.
dependent.
Oh,
So you don't
okay.
roll sleight of hand unless you have the same bonuses to it as you do get for thieves' tools.
Yep. Okay.
So that's a what, 12? As you insert the thieves' tools, you can feel some of the tumblers, but at least one or two of them elude you, and the lock does stay shut.
Surely at this point we just smack the lock open.
I mean, are we sure there's anything even in here?
No, but it's
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 just
a locked chest.
It's not a chest. It's just a cupboard.
Yeah. What if there's something
probably
cool?
just-
Ooh.
It's probably
Can I
just a
cast?
diary.
Is there? Is it a? Can I cast reduce on the log?
Gonna move away.
You can certainly try.
I don't like you saying that. I'm going to try and make the lock little so it doesn't function anymore. No, I'm not gonna cast fireball. I promise. I looked at the
It's
Discord
genuinely
chat.
what I thought you were gonna say.
Okay, for context, Twitch chat, I looked at our Discord chat and they're making fun of me for fireball, which is fair. Yes, I would like to try and reduce the lock. Make it little. Do you want me to roll anything?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Oh, good. Come on, Silk. Oh my lord! I'm gonna actually just okay.
As you release the spell, you hear the tumblers inside give a little quiver and a shake, but nothing seems to take hold.
I'm about to like. I'm a terrible fucking sorcerer.
I think maybe we should give up on the locked cupboard.
You know what? The best roll I've had this entire game was the performance check, so maybe Silk is destined to be a bard.
You can always multi-class.
That's her true calling. Yeah, don't tempt me.
May I use those tools? See if I can get the best of the lock.
As long as you give them back, yeah.
Sure. And I will attempt to pick the lock.
This is where you roll a nat 1 and the tools break.
I sincerely hope not.
Can't get
Alright.
lower than what Silk just got.
No, I'll just roll a nat 20 and then get a 27.
You place the thieves' tools inside the lock, and you feel that there is only one tumbler left. You're not entirely sure how GNU missed it, but they did. And you spend a little bit longer on the lock just to spare GNU's feelings, but you do manage to very easily
Got a lot on my mind, dude.
open the lock and unlock said cupboard.
Cool. I'll pass the thieves tool back.
Thank you.
And then go.
What should just be like some paper or something?
As you open the cupboard, the door creaks with an eerie creaking sound. A lot of dust fills your vision as air rushes in for the first time in a long time. Within, you see hanging up multiple garments that are moth-eaten and moldy, except for one that is very pristine.
Ooh.
It is a hooded cloak of blue material with a green trim around the shoulders and a red inlay on the inside.
That's pretty.
It is, and weirdly well preserved.
Mm.
I think we should ask someone with magic to figure out what it is. So
Yeah, that'd be. Hey, I have magic. I just, you know, there's lots happened to me in the last couple months. Okay, kid.
Kit, you hear Silk calling out for you
The,
from
sup-
the back room.
the superior magic user in this party, please.
You
You
hear a
want me to come
distressed
through there
Silk
into the
calling
scary
out.
house?
Silk is questioning her entire existence at this point.
She's also exasperated.
We've got an item if you are able to identify it. We'll see what it is.
And I have to come into the scary house, or are you going to point
It
it out to me?
no, I was like halfway down the hallway by now with the cloak because he wants away from the smell.
Oh, okay, I'm following then. I don't want to be left here with the scary stuff. You coming, Gnu?
I mean, yeah.
Gnu's just gonna chill. Oh look,
I love smelly smells.
you do come from swamps, right?
It's so racist.
What?
Wow.
If it doesn't look like we're in a rush, I'll spend 11 minutes to cast Identify.
Alrighty. While you do that, does anybody else want to do anything for 11 minutes?
Fireball. No, I'm kidding.
Have an existential crisis?
Yes, have an fucking genuinely okay, because I rolled so low, she's gonna go over to like the middle of the room and try and do another arcana check to just to like try and tune herself with the obvious fey magic here
Alright,
because I'm having a fucking existential crisis right now about it.
roll an arcana check.
And if I fail this, okay, thank fuck you were higher than a 3.
You push out your mind and your arcana force that drives your magic. You all watch as Silk's fur starts to stand on end. And this arcane bubble sort of ripples around her. You feel that there was magic here, but there is no longer.
Oh yeah. There's no tugs in any direction from residue magic that's stronger in any areas or anything like that.
You do feel a slight tug towards the big dead creature on the ground.
Which I investigated and didn't do good at.
Yeah. But you assume that this creature, being a very powerful magical beast, probably still has some sort of residue magic.
Is there a
With
way
her.
to tell exactly what she is now that I can see her up close?
Oh, I'll tell you what, you can roll me a... Oh, man, I just broke my fidget toy again.
Stop it.
You can roll a history check.
If I fail this roll, Silk is no longer a sorcerer because she's clearly bad at magic. And existence. 16.
This is indeed a hag, of which
Ah,
you have seen a
fucking knew it.
few in your time. But this one is slightly different, but still a hag.
Begone, foul hag. I will relay that information to the party. That's it.
That's not very nice, Silk.
That's what she is. There's no
But
other name for it, Nix.
just because she tried to kill us, that shouldn't mean you should comment on her appearance.
She
Come on.
gives you a very unimpressed glare.
All right.
You're a
Can I
comedic
look
genius.
around for like loose floorboards that look like something is like hidden in there?
Okay, roll me an investigation check. Are you looking in just here or around the whole building?
I kind of want to put some special attention on the stage, just because the hag sort of egged us on to get to the stage and perform.
Okay, cool. Roll me an
I just
investigation check.
okay. Don't fail me now. Oh,
That one.
loaded.
That what?
Awesome.
Oh,
Nah.
damn.
Um, having a look around and walking around on the stage looking for loose floorboards, you do find a couple of loose floorboards, and you hear a soft clicking sound as you walk around. Having a look down at these loose floorboards, you see that they are connected by tiny little wires all over the floor of this stage.
Can I look for a latch or release or lever or button?
Sure, I'll just use
Or
the
can I
same
just try and...
Sorry?
Oh, I was just saying, or could I just try and pull them up?
Yeah, I'll use the same investigation. So noticing these wires, you see that they are all connected. You do notice a very small button that is the same color as the wood over here, just on the corner of this wall.
Okay. We're gonna press it. We're gonna press it.
All right, I need everyone to roll dexterity saving throws. I'm joking.
Shit.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
Okay.
joking.
It's just,
Um,
oh,
um,
God.
Genuinely had a bit of an
you next dies. That's fine.
No.
New character.
As you push the button, you hear tension being released in these small wires as you see the entire stage collapse into a 10-foot deep hole. It looks
Can
as
I
if
see
it
what's
was
down at the bottom?
wooden planks from the stage now. It looks as if this was a type of pit trap that could have been used if someone was performing for longer.
Oh.
Shit.
At this point, Ket, your identify would have been completed.
Okay.
And what you have in your possession is a cloak of protection.
Oh, those are nice.
Don't know where you found it, but it looks pretty good.
You look up
Sure.
and Earth. He was watching you for like 2 minutes really intently and then got bored and is now poking around the kitchen and the bar.
Right,
Silk
roll
was
investigation
watching
for
you
that.
intently but stayed because you are obviously the superior magic user and she wants to learn from you.
17.
17, you find a lot of broken barrels, a lot of rotten meat and fish. You don't actually find anything of worth in here except for one open barrel of wine that has EATC written on the side.
I'll hold it back to the group. Hey, I found this weird ass smelling barrel. Anyone know?
Well,
Everyone except for Silk and Brumble would recognize the coat of arms on the side of the barrel with EATC written on it, and just underneath that, Pigeon Wineries.
Oh,
if
that
Lyra
shit's good.
was, oh my god, if Lyra was here, she'd be like fucking fangirling.
Isn't that the one
Oh
we
my
saw?
god, if Reaper
Goblin?
was here. Wait,
Could be worth a lot.
did they stole Griblix, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Griblix ran off.
He didn't want to be a meat shield.
Thought he died.
No.
No, Griblix is alive somewhere.
There is hope.
All right, and that is
So what
a. Sorry, carry on.
No, it was just still wondering what the hell's in the barrel.
It's wine.
I would
Yeah.
not touch it if it's fitted here.
It looks really
That's what you do with
pristine. It
wine.
looks really, really good. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with this barrel either. It was just open. That's all.
I am not touching it. Who gets the cloak?
I've already got one.
+1 to
Who's
AC
got
and
the
saving
worst
throws
AC?
while you wear this cloak. Yeah, who has the worst AC?
Mine's 14. It's not that bad.
So is mine. So that's pretty good.
And,
It was a 15.
Oh damn.
I think we
But
should give it
still-
a Brumble.
still wasn't
Mine's
the-
18.
Yeah,
Rumble,
either
what's your
Crumble
AC?
or
15, but we should make him
Rain.
tankier.
I'm for that. I'm all for making Rumble tankier.
These are in front of
Also,
Scotland.
Unless
also
Kit wants
I
to.
realized
Wait,
I have something called fanatical something rather, where I reroll a saving throw if I fail it.
Oh,
Oh,
what? Good
nice.
thing to know next time.
Yeah,
nice.
but it's only
Remember
if
that
I'm
for next
raged.
time.
Kit, have you got any magic items? Because I feel like we keep finding them, and then you don't get them, even though you identify them.
He waves the stick that he got.
Oh yeah, I forgot about stick. Okay,
But yeah, Silk wouldn't know.
I wouldn't, but yeah.
All right, anyway, this is a conversation you guys can have outside of game because that is a really good place to end it
Okay.
for tonight.
All right. Thank
Oh,
you,
really?
everyone, for watching.
Yes.
I love Fireball.
Thank you. Yeah, well, yeah.
Looks like
So-
Brumble gets the cloak.
Yep.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. We will see you here next time on Dragon
Same.
Ball Z.
See you real soon.
See you guys next week, same time. Bye.
Take care.
Goodbye.